Alright, there we go. Good morning, everyone. Let's get going back to the Tyrunt hunt. Alright, let's get looking for our dinosaur. Of course, there's the bolt hunt again. Yeah, but good morning, everyone. How are all of you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. We're just hunting for Tyrunt this morning. No, avoid. Tyrunt, there we go. Down the counter. There we go. And 81. Well, first one's not shiny, unfortunately. There's a glass of the camera. Alright, another bolt hunt being annoying. Thank you very much, Omar, for that, and thank you very much, Athena, for coming in. Always a pleasure to have you pop in. Sorry about a little bit of a delay getting the stream started. A little bit sidetracked. But we are here now, and we are fighting all of the Tyrunt. I'm very much looking forward to just never getting... I'm looking forward to just not getting the Tyrunt today. And I'm okay with this. Because I'm enemies more kind of for later. Oh, there's no Tyrunt up there. I'm gonna have to shovel. Yep, exactly. Shiny Grimlock. When will we get our shiny Grimlock? I just want my Grimlock. I want my dino. Great. Yes, okay, Omar, you can kind of stop doing that. The Thylazar thing. You can kind of stop doing that. I found it amusing before, but it's... You can please stop. Not yet. But yeah, there we go. Let's get going. I just hope we get it soon. Cause like I mean, granted, again, we have been like, you know, hard focusing this hunt lately. And the main reason for that is that this is, of course, Fossil Week, so we want to focus the fossils on Fossil Week. Tape and Liza. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry if it's a little bit disjointed right now. Just, well disjointed. Just setting up stuff. And again, my ADD is constantly rearing its ugly head at every single moment of the day. Yeah, I am slowly, like, you know, figuring out, like, a better time of the day to start streaming everything. Slowly figuring out. Like, it's a very large process, you know, figure out, okay, when to stream, what time to stream, what to stream at what point, because I've generally noticed but like shiny hunts do well at like any point during the day, whereas things like Unite and Nuzlocke do well midday-ish, not really, you know, late night. Notice? It's a weird thing that I've been noticing with stuff. See? And go this way. Yeah, we just slowly gotta KO them. But that's the good thing about doing the KO method. Is actually, you know, I think for the first time what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna turn off animations and just see how much faster things go by. Because that is one thing that I know people have been mentioning to me to do. And, battle effects. We'll just see how much, if it does actually speed things up. Because if it does, okay, we'll turn off battle animations. If it doesn't speed things up too much, we will keep them on. Keep them on. Also, just a night match, get out of the jungle, steal fan, dump the backfire. Oh boy, always fun. Always fun when you do that. Alright, there we go. No Tyrunt. No, it's a Greedent. There is a Tyrunt. There is another one. There is another one. Let's just see if this actually does speed things up. It is a little bit faster. It is a little faster. So please explain to me how this jungle steel phantom thing went. Because I must know. I must know. Because I always love it when them getting greedy ends up just punishing them into oblivion. Always fun. Always fun. Because, like, it reminds me of all those times I see things like Jungle Steel Greedent, and it's just like, oh yeah, just early game bullies them into oblivion. It's like, yeah, you can't do anything. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, nerd. Yeah, Phantom is an interesting one to see doing Jungle Steel. It's, I mean, I've never tried doing Jungle Steel tactics before just because I know I don't have the cojones to pull it off. I'm always amused when was this in ranked or was this in standards? Because I generally see people doing things like that more often in ranked, which is amusing. Like, you never see like a 1-3-3 in standards, or like Jungle Steel in standards. You only see that in ranked, which makes sense. I mean, you know, it's the people who do that generally are much more coordinated and don't actually play standards as often, unless they're doing a team composition, you know, test out. But yeah, it amuses me when people do things like that and it just backfires horribly. Because that's one of the things I do like about it. It's a big risk. Because on the one hand, you know, yeah, you could steal their jungle. On the other hand, you could get completely bodied because you end up feeding them. So it's a bit of give and take. It's a bit of give and take. Yep. Frickin' pond. Frickin' cool fun. I needed my help to destroy Ghost Tree, stealing his kill. Wigglytuff went into the jungle, helped the Score Bunny, and we killed it. Yes! Destroy the Ghost Tree. Eliminate. I guess you could say that you are quite a weed whacker. Yep. Again, I take the low-hanging fruit. I take the low-hanging fruit. Yeah. Dino. You go for the easy stuff when you can. I mean, again, puns are, well, I mean, granted, when it comes to puns, they're generally the low-hanging fruit. So that makes sense. But also, I love how we just found so many female Tyrunt already, despite the fact that, you know, they're the supposedly the more rare one. It's almost like this game can't make up its mind about whether it's rare or not. Yo, leave me alone, Eevee. I'm not dealing with you. I want to get the dinosaur. I want the dinosaur. Alright? Leave me alone. There we go. There's the dino. Much better. Much better. Yeah, I need to get used to, like, using other characters that are not, like, my main 5, because, like, 4 of my main 5 that I run are all just attackers, and even then I run an aggressive Trevin, so it's basically an attacker with a lot of bulk. Well, I mean, granted, attackers, when I say attackers, I mean, you know, all-arounders and attackers, because they're the exact same freaking thing. Like, the difference between an all-arounder and an attacker in Unite is almost non-existent. There is really no need to make a distinction between the two of them. I never really got why they had a distinction, other than, well, we don't want to make, you know, 50 different attackers, so we'll make this thing called all-arounders that are basically just attackers by a different name. Hey, Aiden, how you doing? Welcome in. The Tyrunt are really not popping up today. There we go. 4. Indeed, you can speak backwards. That is a very valuable skill. Very, very valuable skill to be learned. But yeah, let's just keep cannon stuff. We got a bunch of dinosaurs to be KOing tonight. And, not tonight, today, because it is the middle of the day right now. So, let's see if we cannot get our shiny Grimlock today. Dino! Dino! 5. Much better. Yeah, that's like the... I mean, it is a little bit faster having the animations turned off. So, I mean, I guess I just gotta remember, like, to turn my animations back on. Alright, let's go. But good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well, and thank you for coming out to this. If you guys haven't done so, please do not forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. Nope. Nope, nothing here yet. Alright, Dino. The good thing is that we now are at maximum KO combo chain, so that way we will, you know, have the highest odds of getting a Brilliant or a Shiny. Though, I'm not... Why are we getting so many female Tyrunts? There's so many female Tyrunts appearing right now. I mean, I'm glad with that. Alright, let's... There we go, there's one. There we go. That. Hey, welcome in, AJ. Good morning or afternoon. I know that you live in England, but then I guess afternoon for me as well. So I guess it's good afternoon for you. I guess it's even closer to the evening, because depending where you are. But welcome in. How are you doing? And thank you very much for that, AJ. Slowly making our way to get everything. We're just looking for dinosaurs. We are just looking for dinosaurs right now. However, the dinosaurs are not appearing after we just completely annihilated them yesterday. So I guess it's just taking time for them to repopulate. Dino. 9. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna be doing later today for like the second follow-up stream. I'm thinking either we do Unite or some Dynamax Adventures. It's Unite, Dynamax Adventures, or PMD Sky. Think about we do that for the follow-up one. But yeah, I mean, just all kinds of different things. Go getting... what was this? 9. I really feel you are getting this in 800 to 900 range. To be honest, I have an idea to a level 1 person can only use metronome. I mean, that's already a thing that exists. That's metronome lock, Raphael. That already exists. Not sure how I'd feel about that though. Not. I mean, I like randomness, but not really. I like controlled randomness. It's an interesting idea, but I'm not sure it's something that I would ever want to do. Dino. Yeah, I hope I get this thing like the 800, 900 range. Because that would, I mean, that would be basically today getting it. Well, actually, no, not. I think that would be today getting it. That would be fun. That would be good, though, to get it today. Because, like, I would like... I mean, we still have tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be the last day of Fossil Week, so that's going to be fun. Did anyone up here? No, I guess... There we go. There's one. Another dino. Another dino bites the dust. And another one's gone. And another one's gone. Another dino bites the dust. So we just gotta KO all the dinosaurs. We've gotten 20 down already. God. Welcome in, Crimson. How you doing? How are you doing? Exactly. Welcome, a Shuckle who hates it. Like, are you new here? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope today is going well for you. But yes, we are going for the dino. We are going for the dino. Indeed, welcome. But yeah, we're just KO hunting the dinosaur. I really hope we get this thing today. But I'm not thinking we're going to just because this game. Alright, Aiden, can you kind of stop with the backwards talking? Can you kind of stop with that, Aiden? It's starting to get a little bit annoying. Please stop. Yeah, it's starting to get a little annoying. I think it also is a little bit off-putting to viewers at times. But thank you. Alright, let's... Nope. Okay, what's going on? So we've made one loop and only gotten about 20 dinosaurs so far. Alright, where is... Really? Why are they just not appearing today? Like, we noticed this in the latter half of the stream yesterday, and, you know, of course, the beginning of this one. So the dinosaurs do not want to keep popping up in this overworld right now. No, it's stale. Please don't. I like the enthusiasm. Please don't, Aiden. So it is definitely a little faster. So we are definitely going a little bit faster. So it actually would be a bit helpful for compressing time. So I guess there is some merit to animations being turned off. Right. Well, the reason why I'm trying to do like other things while doing the backwards reading, it's hard to focus on that. But also, if you guys haven't, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe. We trying to do some, a bit of chill streams for shiny hunting. If you want the Rage streams, though, that's going to be Breath of the Wild and Legends. So, if you like Rage, please tune into that. We're going to be getting some Breath of the Wild stuff started up again soon in our 100% run of Breath of the Wild, which is not going to be fun for me, but is fun for you guys to watch, because I will slowly lose my mind. Yeah, we are definitely going through this at a bit of a quicker pace with the animations off, so, I mean, yeah, shaving off a couple of seconds does actually help, so, yeah, makes sense. I guess I might just, like, just have... I guess I might have to keep remembering, oh yeah, just turn animations back on when I do battle, I guess. Because I have said before, I don't like animations being off. It unsettles me. Because it just looks wrong. How far fast can you beat Pokemon until Pokemon gets some sort of explosion? Yeah, no, I have actually thought of doing something akin to that, Ravael. I have thought of doing something like that, actually. A Togepi only run where I can, like, only use Metronome. I had a bunch of ideas for videos like that just never really panned out with me making them. Because I got bogged down with wanting to work on other stuff in the meantime. I mean, a lot of that came in form like, editing for recording other series. Namely, the Metroid stuff, Fossil Fighters, or some of the discussion videos. So I did end up, not doing some of them. But, I mean, I might do something akin to that later. We might be doing, some of those beating, can you beat with only this Pokemon? Maybe. Just, slowly figuring out stuff. Slowly figuring things out. Run away from the thing. You are not being hunted yet, Whimsicott. You are on the list of eventual shiny hunts. Your time has not come yet. So heck off. Well, welcome back, Aiden. Thank you very much for returning. What is it with all the female Tyrunt so far? It's like, I think a solid third of the ones we've encountered have been female. I don't get this. Why? It does not make sense. Statistically, that should not be happening. 8. There we go. There we go. Brick. Much, much better. Again, like, the hard part about this hunt really isn't just anything to do with the actual game itself. It's just a patience tester. That's really the thing about shiny hunting. Shiny hunting is not itself hard. It's just the mental fatigue and patience testing is what makes it hard. It's, can you keep focused for long enough and just not get bored and frustrated? So it's basically, it's a patience tester is essentially what it is. But that's one of the reasons why I'm always thankful to have you guys here, because you guys keep me going through all these hunts. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this. 10. 9. Again, slowly defeating every single Tyrunt in existence. We slowly just eliminate every Tyrunt that exists. And, yeah. 200 hatches, very good. You see, you will likely, pass me in terms of encounters. Because, like, the rate at which you hatch eggs is, like, slightly faster than the rate at which I battle stuff. So depending on how long this series goes, you may pass me. But I mean, plus, you're doing Masuda method, so you're hatching eggs. There are much, much higher odds of getting that. You have almost 3 times as high of odds of getting it by an egg hatch than I do. Which, I mean, I was hatching a bit after stream, yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I only do the KOs when I do the encounters when I'm live. You can, like, do it at any time. 1. Rory Dino. Dino go rar. Brick face. Just brick face. Brick face. Just punch the Tyrunt in the face and break its face with a brick. It's violent, but it's what must be done. Also, those wondering why I'm not using any of my shinies to beat these things despite type advantage, that is wasted animation frames, as I am seeing with how just helpful it is to have, move animations off. That slight, little bit of a, because like it's a few frames, like a few seconds shaved off, multiplied out over dozens and dozens of encounters, does substantially reduce time. So I guess this is definitely the play to do. So that is that's a new plan. So that might be the future play. But yeah. And again, guys, thank y'all for coming out today. Again, if you haven't done so, please do not forget to share it to your friends. Don't worry, I'm sure you will eventually find your shiny. I mean, I eventually find my shinies, aside from Ho-Oh, which does not exist. But yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it. I mean, hopefully you won't go over odds like I did with Roggenrola. Like, the freaking double odds Roggenrola. I love shiny Gigalith, but going double odds on that thing was pain. I still remember when people got excited, Spritzy, we thought we were going to get off Flamenco Pokemon was dead, evolved into Plague Doctor and Dancer. I mean, it's a Flamenco Dancer. So, like, technically, it's not that far off, but yes, it's... I mean, I was thinking, oh yeah, Plague Doctor Pokemon, that'd be cool. No. This abomination exists. It is an abomination that exists, and it needs to be purged from all creation, because Aromatisse is a menace in its just physical appearance. It should not exist, and it must be eradicated. I'm over it. Opinion of Fuecoco, it is perfect. Opinion of Fuecoco is, it is perfect. I love Fuecoco. I saw Fuecoco, I'm like, this is perfect. Brilliant Aura. Not shiny. You know what? I'm debating having a secondary counter just for Brilliant Auras that we encounter, and actually, I will keep a separate spare, like, personal counter for, number of Brilliant Auras. Brilliant Tyrunt. I want to keep track of how many Brilliant Tyrunt we actually get, because there, I think, like a 3% or 2% spawn rate on top of, the already, mini-existent, 10% spawn rate of regular Tyrunt. Yeah, I adore Fuecoco. It is perfect little boy. Perfect Pepper Crockle. I love the Pepper Crockle. It is perfection. I want to see what it evolves. Quaxley is... I have no strong opinions here nor there on Quaxley. My opinion on it remains to be seen by its final evolution and or its stat spread and competitive viability. Sprigatito, though... I don't like Sprigatito. I do not like it. Very, very not fond. Yeah, it's... Yeah, Quaxley things remain to be seen on. Because like, I saw Fuecoco, I'm like, this is perfect. This is a good Pokemon, I like it already. Like, it's... I don't care how good or bad Fuecoco is, I'm gonna love it. I just hope they don't massacre my boy. They might choose it because of it. Yeah, so like I'm not a fan of Sprigatito. Again, we have yet to see what it evolves into, which depending on what it evolves into, that may change my opinion on Sprigatito. But, right now, it's, I don't really care for it. I don't really care much for it, because for me, my main issue with Sprigatito is the eyes are just so large on its face, it's unsettling. Because, like, the eyes of Sprigatito are freaking massive in proportion to its overall head size. And it doesn't look right. Final stage is final stage 4, where with Sprigatito, I'm afraid. I mean, I kind of hope that they just make Sprigatito... I'm hoping... Oh, why do you have to leave the internet from that, Kirby? Like, I'm kind of hoping that Fuecoco becomes a fighting type, just for the shenanigans, and that Sprigatito becomes bipedal, just because I want to see the internet lose its mind. Like, I just want to see the internet lose its mind over that, because I realistically could not care less what designs look like for, like, final stages, just as long as, like, they're not bad. I want to see the internet lose its mind over that. And if that makes me a bad person, okay, fine. I want to see, the internet rage at the bipedal stuff. Beeling getting Scarlet Violet on. Makes sense, Kirby. Honestly, like, you have a will of steel to be able to do that. I would not be able to survive that long of an internet blackout. I simply would not be able to do that. So you have big respect for me for being capable of, like, that mental fortitude. Yeah, I am going to keep track of how many Tyrunt we actually encounter that are brilliant auras, because I would be interested in seeing, just how many we end up encountering. Just, long term. But actually, your birthday is not that far off from my birthday, actually. I am also an April birthday. 6/20. So yeah, we are slightly ahead of schedule because the animation time's being saved by frame saving. So it actually isn't that bad. We don't care about Pokemon, stand up anymore. Exactly, that's my opinion, Omar. See, I don't really care. See, I don't really care if Pokemon, become bipedal when they evolve, because I care about, is the Pokemon fun to use on a team? Do I get enjoyment of battling with this Pokemon, or do I just like the design? And in a lot of cases, like, yeah, I don't really care if they're bipedal or not. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like that. See, I don't really care about, like, arguments like that. For me, it's more of like, for me, my stance on Pokemon goes into, play. I enjoy playing a game. When did Legends get revealed? Legends got revealed in, like, a year before it actually came out, though. Like, Legends had, like, a very, very early reveal. But also, wow, there's 10 of you guys watching. Thank you all for coming out today. Dynamite! Him Grimlock, no Bozo. Him King. I guess Prince in this case, because, it's a Tyrunt. It's not a King Tyrant, but just a little... It's a little Prince. Prince Grimlock. Also, by the way, they confirmed Legends was a 3-year development back. Yeah, like, see, that's one of the things that just makes me laugh when people say that Pokemon games are, like, rushed. These games are in development cycles for 3 to 4 years. And because we do know that, Scarlet Violet was the end product that Legends was a tech demo for, that means that, back in 2018 was when, if functionally Scarlet Violet was being worked on. Scarlet Violet was in development for over 4 years. Like, granted, when we say development for over 4 years, that includes, like, storyboarding. That doesn't include, that is, programming is, more towards the end of the lifespan of it. But yeah, Pokemon games are in development for a lot longer than people realize. Like, X and Y was in development for 4 years. And that game looks like a rush job mess. Hey, Dark Litten, how are you doing? Omar, could you please go grab Dark Litten's link? But how is the Darkest of Litten doing today? Incineroar, second favorite starter of all. Infernape is number 1 favorite, but also Incineroar, absolute top tier hero when it comes to any of my double strats. Love it. Oh boy, Thunder is not good. I mean, I enjoy watching thunderstorms. However, I know that they upset my dog. And also, could potentially mean power loss. So it's not great. Ah, glad you're doing well, Darkwing. Glad you're doing well. April 6th. My birthday is April 6th. Which was originally the first day that we actually had the channel piece done. Luna's out with Mother because she is currently working, and Luna just stays by her when she's working. No. By the way, Volcarona's good. Yeah, I heard about Volcarona coming back in Scarlet Violet. I heard about that. I'm looking forward to see, Volcarona in the bits. Because, like, I'm wondering, like, I'm wondering what the competitive scene is gonna look like when it comes to Scarlet Violet. Because I definitely feel like terrestrialize Volcarona to, like, just pure fire Not really, though. I really like thunderstorms. Like, I love watching thunderstorms. So, like, that's something that I share with you. I think it's just, like, you know, we like seeing, you know, bright, flashy lights. And, like, also, like, they're rare. You know, we don't really get thunderstorms that often. You know, we don't really have, you know, thunderstorms that pop up that often. So it's kind of like a rare thing. Oop. Dino. Diner short. Night slash. It's not exactly, you know, backslash from Shulk, but it's night slash. As long as Game Freak doesn't bring back Blandurus. I mean, I'm expecting that those are gonna come back, Omar. Like, I have a feeling that all legendaries will be returning in every game, Omar. I don't think we're ever going to escape legendaries. I'm fairly certain they will always return. So, they might not be in the initial release of the game. Oh yeah, Kirby, we've been over this before. We already know Hisuian Pokemon are going to be returning. We've had this conversation like 7 times. It's been shown in the trailers Hisuian Pokemon are coming back. My only interest when it comes to this Hisuian... Yes, we've had this conversation many times, Kirby. We've had this conversation many times. They're coming... They've been in the trailers. Since the beginning! Since the beginning! The Hisuian ones have been shown off in the trailers. We know that they're going to be coming in. They've been a number of them have been shown off in the trailers. But yeah, I'm honestly interested in just seeing what is the competitive scene going to be like for Scarlet Violet. Because again, I'm a VGC nut. And I wonder what it's going to be like, because I can see, you know, like, Terastalize. But yeah, a lot of, I mean, yeah, they always work on games, you know, a gen in advance. You know, because when you just look at time release cycles, Gen 6 was being worked on when Gen 4 was being released. They work on these games well on it. It's like, Gen 11 is already being, like, drawn up. They work on these games years in advance. You know, these games are worked on far, far, far in advance. See, that's one of the reasons why I think that we still had, you know, Super Mechanically, probably even working on, like, you know, 3 gens in advance. Because, like, I'm honestly not going to be surprised if, like, if the only reason why Dynamaxing and, Terastalizing were added in, Generation 8 and 9 is that back in Generation 6, when they first came up with the super mechanics, they thought, you know, people were gonna, you know, continuously love them. And, you know, oh yeah, more super mechanics. Not realizing full well that people utterly despise them. And, well, they already, you know, so deeply worked on, you know, these super mechanic things into Generation 7 that it was just too late to change things. So that's my hypothesis for why it is, like, we still keep getting these super mechanics. Because my hope is that Gen 10 is going to be the one where we finally just don't have super mechanic anymore. Because I've said before many times, I just want a Pokemon game that goes back to, like, the simplest. I love Dynamaxing. I love Z moves. However, they're very unhealthy for, like, competitive play, which is one of the reasons why I hope that we just get back to basics. Like, all I want is back to basics, Gen 5 Pokemon fight Pokemon. No super mechanics, no Z moves, no Megas, no Dynamaxing, no Terastalize. I just want to go back to the basics. Like, that's why when they released BDSP, I was so shocked that they didn't include things like megas and stuff because, like, I pretty much thought it was a foregone conclusion. Hey, Jaden, welcome in. But I mean, that they didn't include them was a big shock to me. But yeah, my only hope is just that Gen 10 is when they just remove all those super mechanics. Because I just want to go back to basics. I just want basics again. But again, thank you guys all for coming out. Like, I do also love Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing. Mostly because I love, like, tactical plays you can do with them. You know, I loved things like, you know, using max airstream flying types to, you know, give my team a speed boost without needing to tack on things like Tailwind. However, the main problem is that, you know, we as players will often go to the, you know, the most hyper-aggressive strategy is the one that we will always mentally default to. And in the end, that means no matter what new things, you know, they add, we will always seek to exploit their hyper-offensive. That's, hey, Rock. I heard today with Jaden Management. See, I never saw Jaden Management. Hey, Razzie, can someone please go grab Razzie's link as well? How are you guys doing? Actually, I can go grab Razzie's link. But how are you doing, Razzie? The razzle-dazzle Razzie. How are you doing? Good, buddy. Also, how have I not been subscribed to you? Did I get purged? That's weird. But how are you doing, Razzie? Thank you very much, Omar. Always a pleasure to have your assistance. I mean, Gastrodon's a hero. Like Silver, Gastrodon is an absolute hero. There's a reason that Gastrodon is my second favorite Pokemon to use in competitive play. It's an absolute hero. Like, Gastrodon is just the absolute hero of the channel. Plus, like, I just have fun coming like fun shenanigans strategies involving Gastrodon. I'm just hoping, like, there are very few Pokemon that I am hoping. That's a good idea. That's a idea for a video. The third time you said, really? Really? YouTube keeps purging me, Razzie. That's aggravating. That is aggravating. A new run after Run So Zoom was going to be very fun. I mean, in my opinion, Jaden, the best Sinnohmon is got to be Togekiss. Like, I love Togekiss. So I'm a little biased in that. But, like, Gastrodon and Togekiss. I mean, it's a 50-50 chance of getting that with Storm Drain. Hey, Zed, how are you doing? How is Zed? I'm doing well. The stream is going fantastic. But how are you doing? Really? I'm pretty sure that we saw them in the trailers. I mean, I know that it has been confirmed that the Hisuians are going to be returning in the game, so, like, I'm not worried. But how is Zed? Are you Zeddy for this? Welcome in, Zed. How have you been? We're just continuing our Grimlock hunt. Our hunt for our blue Grimlockosaurus. I love Grimlock. Like, there's a part of me that wanted to go and grab my old Grimlock costume head that I made many, many years ago, but that would just be very problematic to put on, because the other thing is that the head I made for that Grimlock costume is kind of falling apart, and as amusing as it would be to have me wear it, you know, just during stream, it's kind of falling apart and it's a little uncomfortable. Plus, you know, me talking it would be just a problem, so I can't really see out of it that well, so that would be problematic. Though I will, I'm sure I posted a picture of it before. Wait, oh yeah, Grimlock. So for context, many years ago, for Halloween, I went dressed as Generation 1 Grimlock Dinobot mode of Grimlock from Transformers. And, you know, it was Grimlock Dino mode. And I just made the whole costume out of cardboard. And, you know, he's a robot T-Rex. So, me walking with a cardboard robot T-Rex head, you know, it would be amusing, and I honestly would have liked to have worn, like, the head for that costume while streaming, you know, the Tyrunt hunt. You know, thematics. But the costume's head is falling apart, and I would rather keep the costume, you know, as complete as I can get it, because the main body of the costume we have thrown out, because, you know, it was just a bit too big to be keeping around. But, I mean, I keep the head because I love the head. And, I mean, who knows? I might wear it for a stream sometime. But maybe not. But yeah, I think I've posted a picture of it in the Discord, but I might not have. Best Pokemon from every gen. See, here's the funny thing, Kirby. I'm actually going to be making a series of, like, top 10 videos where I actually go through all of those. But for me, Gen 1, it's gotta be Zapdos. Gen 2, gotta be Tyranitar. Gen 3, Metagross. Gen 4, Togekiss. Gen 5, Gigalith. Gen 6, Gen 6 is the hard one for me, but I gotta say probably Tyrantrum. Gen 7, gotta be Incineroar. Gen 8, Duraludon. Favorite flying type? That's a hard question. Actually, no, it's Togekiss. It's not really that hard. It is Togekiss. Love Togekiss. That's about to do it for now. Alright. Hey, Rosie, welcome in! How goes the shiny hunting in Legends? I mean, Gyarados is awesome. I love Gyarados, too. Gyarados is a hero when it comes to just any of my competitive teams. I love it. Because, like, it has such great, you know, stats. For a Gen 1 Pokemon, it's got great stats. It's got two... I'm pretty sure Rosie Ryu is Rosie Rage. Yes. Like, it has such great stats, great abilities. It's got just all around such great qualities for competitive play, while at the same time not just being a hyper-offensive. Like, it isn't just hyper-offensive. Like, it's got Dragon Dance to be aggressive. It's got Moxie to, again, be aggressive. But it's also got things like, you know, Thunder Wave. So, like, it can do a lot of tech stuff as well. And I love that. And I love that tactic. Yeah, Gastrodon's a menace. Like, if you can get a Gyarados, I mean, yes, a Gastrodon as well. If you can get a Gyarados and a Nuzlocke, like, you're basically golden. If you're doing, like, a mono water run, actually, mono water, that could be fun. I might actually do a mono water playthrough of, like, Shining Pearl at some point, a type lock of mono water, because that could be fun. That'd be fun. Oh, really? Oh, so, what was your most recent shiny then, Rosie? Was it, Pachirisu? Did you get a shiny Saiyan Park? Did you acquire a shiny Saiyan Park? Like, Gastrodon, I mean, I just love Gastrodon. Like, actually, Type Lock Gen 8. BDSP, that could be fun. I think that could be a fun idea. So you got a Saiyan Park then. You have acquired a Saiyan Park. Though here's the real question, guys. Pink Gastrodon or blue Gastrodon? Pink or blue? See, I'm partial to pink. I'm partial to the pink Gastrodon. Because, you know, tough guys wear pink. But I know there's, like, a strong following for blue, and, like, I mean, both of them are great. Both pink and blue are fantastic. I just like the pink. I just very much like the pink. 40. But yeah, type lock of Gen 9, Gen 8 could actually be quite fun for BDSP. I might do that at some point. I could do that at some point. Freeze! Leaders. It's kind of thing like Empoleon was actually like the first starter I ever picked, so that could be fun. No more. I like Kirby's, but like the Blue Gastron, I have a hard time. See, that's the right answer, Rosie. That is the right answer. See, picking just one is a trap. The correct answer is both. Because they're both great. Galzron is indeed a hero slug. Like, the amount of times I have done draft leagues and I've taken Galstrodon as like one of my first picks is every single draft league that is Generation 5 and above. The reason why is, and I do this despite the fact everyone in the Pokemon club that I'm a part of, that I do draft leagues in, knows when I get a Gastrodon, bad things happen to them. They are very aware of, like, yes, if I bring a Gastrodon, you're going to have a bad time. And I love it. Yeah, I'd like to do a type lock of Shining Pearl at some point. Granted, I have another Nuzlocke, like a custom Nuzlocke, because I do have a series of custom Nuzlocke ideas that I have actually been coming up with for the past several weeks. Well, it's a couple months. Which actually they'll be a pretty good one. But yeah, Galstrodon just gets so many great moves. I mean, Shiny only runs, those are, I know people that have done Shiny only runs. I believe they're called badge quests, and they're people who do them are crazy. I mean, unless you're doing it in like an emulator. Yeah, I know. I love Togepi. Like, Togepi is like one of my favorite. Like, Togekiss is one of my favorite Pokemon, and I love shiny Togekiss. So like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I gotta have a little Dancy Togepi. I must have the Dancy Egg Baby. It is Happy Dancy Egg. Though the thing is, I would not be sad if Togepi is not in Generation 9. Like, see, this is the thing that I find amusing. Whenever I say, Pokemon I would like to see in Generation 9, it's, most of my favorites are not on that list. The only reason I really say, like, Gastrodon, I would like to see Gastrodon in Generation 9, relates more to competitive, with how the big worry of Gen 9 is, terastallizing and, like, terastallized, heavy rain sweepers, and, Galstrodon just completely bodies almost every range sweeper there is. Granted, there is, a number of, ways around it. Again, grass types, will threaten it. Freeze Dry also threatens it. But, like, the fact that the big terror that a lot of the VGC big guys are, saying, like, this is going to be a problem, or this potentially could be a problem, is, Swift Swim Rain Sweeping. Galstrodon, I will stand in front of the water and bodyguard you. And that's why Galstrodon's the hero! Hey, Tip, welcome in. How have you been? Like, it's that Galstrodon is such a hero. And, yeah. We love Like, Galstrodon is the true hero. It is the unsung hero. And yes, the Egg Baby is adorable. We love the Egg Baby. But yeah, just, I'm looking forward to seeing what the meta's gonna shake up to with Generation 9. Again, I will be doing, VGC more than, singles. I don't really care as much for singles. A lot of it is, the games are more designed around doubles than anything. That's why I'm interested to see, the cutting edge of Gen 9 metagame. Hello there, Sir Crispy! What do you mean? For what? What do you mean, Sir Crispy? Like, for what? My full team for what? You mean like, for Scarlet and Violet? Because that I have not planned out yet. When it comes to that, I just, like, figure out... Oh, Sword. I'm playing Shield at the moment. However, my playthrough team... The team that I used for my playthrough was Rillaboom, Frostmoth, Dreadnought, Corviknight, Rillaboom, Dreadnought, Corviknight, Duraludon, Dragapult, and Frostmoth. That was that team. Not my greatest team composition, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. Yeah, I love Grookey. Yeah, I saw Grookey and I'm like, this is my starter. I love my happy little monkey. Grookey is a good boy. Grookey is a very good boy. But are you new here, Crispy? Welcome in if you are. Thank you very much. What made Metagross my favorite? See, that's a bit of a hard question to answer. It's just I've always really liked it. Because it wasn't the first Pokemon I ever saw. The first Pokemon I ever saw was actually Drake's Salamence. But I think a lot of it goes into the first time that I played a game was my brother letting me play his Sapphire version. And it was, I remember seeing, like, Steven's team, but then I just saw, like, Steven just send out Metagross. And I thought, like, this is, it left me awestruck. And my brother let me play, that game of Sapphire, when I was going against Steven. And I don't remember how that fight with Steven ended up, but that memory always had me just imagine, like, Metagross, this is a champion's Pokemon. And one day, I aspire to be worthy to have a Metagross, just as Steven did. Because another part of it is just that, like, you never actually get to use Metagross in a playthrough game. It's always locked into post-game. And so, it kind of always is being this thing. The first time I ever actually used a Metagross in anything was when I made a competitive team in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, probably it's not even 5, probably 4 or so years ago. Probably 4 years ago is when I first used a Metagross. So, it just was kind of always this, thing that was just there in the background, like, this is a champion's Pokemon, and one day I will be worthy enough to use a Metagross. My thoughts on Syelizar. I like it. It reminds me of XLR8 from Ben 10, and anything that reminds me of Ben 10 is never a bad thing. Unless it's the Ben 10 reboot, which that series sucks. Because I love Ben 10. I love Syelizar. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's got. However, based on its move of, Shed Tail, I'm willing to bet, yeah, this thing's gonna have, like, not much HP. Like, I'm expecting this thing to have, like, maybe 60 base HP. Because if it's gonna put up a sub with half its HP, then that's probably gonna mean it has, like, a low HP stat. To make up that difference. Because if it has, a huge amount of HP, that's gonna be really broken. Metagross is not always Metagross is not always a meta threat. The main reason why is in a lot of the more recent generations, it hasn't been as good. It really took, like, Dynamaxing weakness policy to get it to be, like, really, really good at doubles, but that was even before, the Wizards came back. Ben 10 is great. I remember watching that cartoon when I was younger. It was great. Yeah. I like Upgrade is good. My favorite alien, though, in Ben 10, it's gotta be Diamond Head. I like Diamond Head. I also like Heat Blast. I know it's, the basic, oh yeah, Heat Blast was the first one ever on the series. Yeah. But he's still cool. Diamond Head, also pretty cool. Chroma Stone, also pretty awesome. Upgrade was the one that could, go into technology and upgrade it. That's the name, Upgrade. I love it. It's such a basic, simple name. His name is literally just Upgrade because it upgrades technology. But the obvious names are never bad in my opinion. I love stupid puns, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, we don't talk about the Ben 10 reboot. We don't. We act like it doesn't exist. we act like Ben 10 reboot does not exist because it's bad. Hey, Rosie, welcome in. Yeah, I love Diamond. Like, Diamond was just awesome. Ghost Freak was awesome. I love Ghost Freak. Like the number of Ben 10 aliens I like, it's almost all of them because they're all just so really cool. So, like, picking a favorite, yes, the favorite is, very clearly Diamond Head, Chroma Stone, and Heat Blast. But, like, all of them are pretty cool. There's no action left on bossing. Say nice one. I love that rep. That's a great reference right there. Pretty much, Alex. Like, the thing I liked about Ben 10 Alien Force and Ultimate Alien was that it continued while Mutt was the dog one. Like, but the thing I loved about like Alien Force and Ultimate Alien was that they went in a much darker tone. It's Ben himself, still, quippy and, stuff like that, but the tone of the series was overall a lot like Ben himself was like not cringy anymore. He wasn't, just cringe city. He was a much more competent, intelligent character, but he was still, his quippy self. And I loved that. Plus, like, it just furthered the character development. Like, you can still tell, it's the same character, but he's just, like, a bit more mature now. And that's why I didn't really care for Omniverse as much, because Omniverse just, it kind of dumbed things down, and he did go back to really the immaturity of the original series, which, like, the original series, I don't really like in the sense of things a great series. However, there are stuff to enjoy about it. Like, the cringe kind of works, but in an Omniverse, not as much. But I do that Omniverse continued on, keeping, the character development that did happen in Alien Force and Ultimate Alien. Even if it did, kind of make him a bit of an idiot again. But then the reboot just existed like, oh no, the reboot bad. The only good thing that the reboot series ever did was it brought back and referenced Generator Rex. That is the only positive thing that the reboot Ben 10 ever added. So I love Generator Rex. Least favorite alien in Ben 10. I mean, probably gotta be Fast Track, because Fast Track is just kind of boring, or Feedback, just because I never really cared for it, and just thought it was way too overblown in universe. Yeah, they nerfed Alien X. Like, I mean, granted, they kind of have to nerf Alien X, because Alien X was made with a much more serious series in mind, as basically, Alien X is the weapon of last resort. You only bring out Alien X when stuff hits the fan and you need a win button. And in, a much more lighthearted series, something like that is not necessary. It's like, I don't like that. Oh my gosh, hero time. Like, I also don't like how they redesigned a lot of the aliens. Like, they redesigned Stinkfly. I don't like that. I liked Stinkfly's original design. I don't like the redesign they gave it. Like, the reboot was not good. The only reason I like the reboot is because of abandoning the relationship of the original Batman made about a reboot. I mean, yes, but at the same time, like, they also, like, they're more or less siblings, at least in, like, the portrayal of the original series, which I kind of did like, but it definitely did wear thin. Like, I will definitely agree. There's a number of things that the original series did that great on me. One of them is I really despise the imagery that Ben has in it, but, other than that, I do vastly prefer, Ultimate Alien and Alien Force. They're such a better series. Thank you very much for the shiny luck, Sir Crispy. But are you new here, Sir Crispy? Are you new here? I don't recognize the name. But welcome. Dinosaur time. Dino. I love how, like, this entire thing just turned into, let's just talk about Ben 10. I love that. Alien. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Alien X is indeed worthless in most scenarios. It's just, again, he is the win button of necessity. He is just like the win button. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that, Sir Crispy. Avoid the Bolt Hunt. Avoid the Bolt Hunt. 7. Like, that's the only thing that I don't like about this hunt, is that Bolt Hunt is literally every... No! I didn't mean to run away. I mean, granted, again, we already have the KO combo, so it's not as necessary. But it just means that it's a little more annoying to get another KO. And another one over here. Yeah. I don't like the redesigns that Omniverse did. I don't care for Omniverse's redesigns. Bolt Hunt. I think giving an evolution to Yamper was a mistake, because I love Yamper's design. Like, Yamper's design is perfect. Making an evolution to Yamper is like tampering with perfection. It is... I really don't like that Bolt Hunt can just run after you at the same speed that, you know, your bike goes. Because it just means, like, oh yeah, you just have to avoid and swerve out of the way of it. It's annoying. Like, it's... like, because the thing is, it's worse than Sharpedo. Because at the very least, Sharpedo... you know, you can just dodge out of the way for Sharpedo last second and just avoid you. Because the other thing is, like, you know, the ocean is not as, you know, cluttered with Pokemon as, you know, the area where Bolt Hunt is. So even if you swerve to avoid the Bolt Hunt, you're still probably going to end up running into a Pokemon and wasting time. Hey, how you doing, Way? Yeah, things are going well. Things are going well. We're just talking about Ben 10 while shiny hunting for Tyrunt. So things are going pretty well. How are things with you, Mr. Way Gaming? The way of the game. I hope you're doing well. I certainly know I am, because I got the greatest, the greatest viewing audience of the world is present right here. Let's avoid. Where's Tyrunt? There's a Tyrunt. Here we go. It's like Ben with aka Ben Blitzwolfer and Ben Mummy. Snarrow. They changed the name to Snarrow in Omniverse. Also, Frankenstrike is Frankenben. Waiting for this stupid vid to go up. Makes sense. YouTube processing does be annoying at times. YouTube processing is definitely quite a nuisance. Yep. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a Tyrunt then. Okay, good. Trying to get yesterday's Kyra. Yeah, I know. Like, the thing is, I told him about, like, you know, the thing. One of my viewers said to go heckle him about, you know, complaining about being 25 over on the Kyurem and complaining about it. And then he said, you know, he went 500 on Rayquaza. It was like, yeah. Thank you very much. I want shiny Tyrunt. Like, I've been in a bit of a bad spot when it comes to shiny hunts lately. Ho has been over odds. Is over odds presently. We still haven't gotten it yet. Gigalith shiny was double odds when we got it. We're almost a triple odds for Ho-Oh. Like, again, I don't know what my reaction is going to be when it comes to getting the shiny Ho-Oh. If it's gonna be just extreme, like just explosive joy, or just so subdued because I'm just 110% done with hunting for it, because it's going on for almost a year at this point. Well, I mean, how over odds are you on Suicune, Jaden? Because, like, I'm at almost 300 Ho-Oh DAs at this point. Well, it does definitely seem that turning off animations has significantly, but so you're a little under double odds. It does definitely seem that turning off animations has significantly accelerated the shiny hunt, as, you know, we are oh, that was a brilliant Tyrunt. I will need to mark that onto the list again, because I'm keeping track of how many brilliant Tyrunt we find, in addition to, like, just the regular Tyrunt. Though the brilliant ones I'm keeping on a separate sheet of paper. We actually started shiny hunting Tyrunt on Monday, so there's only the fourth video of it. Oh, did you get a shiny? Oh, Distortion of the City Feelings. Flip when I got shiny alpha goes to the whole mob. Yeah, we've been hunting. Well, the reason why we've been like going very aggressive for Tyrunt is that it is Fossil Week, and in Fossil Week it's sort of a thing of you shiny hunt the fossil Pokemon, and yeah, we're just shiny hunting Tyrunt because of that. Normally we space normally when it comes to shiny hunts, well, even just like streams in general, we very rarely will stream the same content back to back in a day, like back to back on different days. The main reason for that is just variety for the channel. However, when it comes themed hunts like this, where it's a Fossil Week, where we are it's specifically about shiny hunting the fossil Pokemon, I will I will continue doing that. Because normally what we do is we rotate like Dynamax Adventure Shiny Hunt, Breath of the Wild, Legends Arceus, the Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke, Pokemon Unbound, and just like Pokemon Mystery Under Explorers of Sky, and like rotate around a bunch of the games, and just a thing like that is what we do. But normally we do that. However, because Fossil Week is a thing, we are doing a Tyrunt hunt every single day until Fossil Week ends. Oh, another brilliant Aura one. Oh look, the funny number doesn't actually bring a shiny. Once I beat Sword, I suggest shiny. I would suggest you complete the Pokedex first before you start shiny hunting. Main reason for that is just getting the shiny charm makes your life a lot easier. It gives you triple odds. But I would also say, what is your favorite Pokemon? Because I generally, it's like your favorite shiny in general. Because, I generally recommend for people to hunt things that they like. And that's what I bought every Pokemon from the shiny charm. There is a shiny charm in Legends, Rosie. Yes, there is a shiny charm. It requires level 10ing, I believe, every Pokemon in the game except for the Mythicals. So, yes, there is a shiny charm. There is very much a shiny charm. And it's not like BDSP's shiny charm where it actually just doesn't work on anything other than eggs. Which I still find hilarious that people, don't really, yeah, the reason why is because people complain that it was too easy to get shinies. Oh my gosh, nice. Always fun. Like that, see, that's one of the reasons why I've actually said before many times that, the idea of catching every Pokemon, gotta catch them all, no one actually does that anymore. And no one has done that, ever since pretty much Gen 5 when they added the shiny charm. Because no one wants to go out, catch and breed the same Pokemon over and over and over every single game, gen after gen. Purely down to, it's not worth it. So, it's one of the reasons I laugh when people say, you can't catch them all. It's like, the thing is, the gotta catch them all motto only exists in the West. And that's actually one of the main reasons why they actually took out a lot of the Pokemon in the changeover from Generation 7. You can't get most of the Pokemon without transferring them in. And, in Gen 8 and 9 more explicitly, you just cannot add in Pokemon from older games, certain older Pokemon. The reason why is in Japan, no one really cares about like, the whole collection mentality. It doesn't exist in the Japanese audience mind. They don't really care about it. They don't care, which is why I find it funny that people don't realize that, yeah, no one really cares about catching every Pokemon, and it's a straw man argument at best. At worst, it's deliberately, intentionally contrarian. Yeah, like, that's, oh, I love Ectric. Someone please go grab Ectric's link, but how are you doing, Ectric? But yeah, it's like, Legends is the only game that actually has that, where you can catch every Pokemon in the game normally. However, Legends is a tech demo. Legends was designed as a scaffolding to be, you know, used as a launching point for Scarlet Violet. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're forced to catch them. Because Legends is a very different kind of game. That's one of the reasons why it's able to do that. Yeah, again, the motto of, you know, gotta catch 'em all, that only exists in America. Like, the Western localization added that motto that does not exist in Japan. So, like, that's one of the reasons why I find, like, the argument of, you know, well, you can't catch 'em all. Yeah, that is not actually the motto of the Pokemon games. That's an advertising slogan that they used to sell the games. It's like, it doesn't actually exist. It's just a marketing gimmick. And I just find that hilarious because it doesn't exist in Japan. It's the reason why in Japan, no one really gives a flying F about completing the Pokedex. I mean, they might have Ash win. I mean, he won a Alola. They might have him win. But, like, I mean, I definitely would like to see at some point them, you know, stop having Ash be the protagonist. Like, that's one of the reasons I actually, like, really like Yu-Gi-Oh's way of handling protagonists, where every different, you know, series of Yu-Gi-Oh, they bring in a different main character. So at the end, you know, the character can win, and they can show their growth. But with Ash, the idea is he always loses. And because he loses, he goes on another journey to get better, ends up losing, goes on another journey to get better, and so on and so forth. That's why I hope they just stop doing it. Like, him winning Alola was great. I liked that they did that. And I just hope at some point they just stop having Ash be the protagonist. And for every region, they bring in a new protagonist. Because, like, the idea of Ash existing is just antiquated at this point. Like, he never. I just hope it. I hope they just get rid of it. I hope they get rid of it. Like, we need a new protagonist. I wasn't really a fan of moving up the same longitude of the game. For me, it's fine. Yeah, see, exactly, Ectric. Like, you are one of the few people that does that. And that's exactly, like, the point that I was saying. Is that no one really does. Like, very few people actually go and catch every Pokemon these days. Because it's just it's just a waste of time. A lot of people see it as, you know, we have Pokemon Home, we have, you know, these resources, we might as well use them. And even then, you know, before, people would just go trade Pokemon back and forth, they'd register the decks, trade it away. It's like it just, I found it funny that people never realized that is what is happening. And like, that's the reason why it is that they are going. I mean, the other reason why that they are going in the route of, you know, removing Pokemon every generation, you know, removing them, you know, waiting for a different generation to bring them back, is this. It's better for marketing. It's also better for just player convenience. Because you gotta remember, when you remove a lot of the big, you know, the big competitive Pokemon from existence, that it causes a ripple effect where, you know, stuff gets better that wasn't great before, certain Pokemon rise in prominence. Like, the biggest example of this is actually in the beginning of Shield and Sword, Flygon. With Garchomp, Landorus, like all the big fast ground types taken out of the equation, Flygon became one of the most powerful forces in the game because it was a fast Earthquake user. You know, without Garchomp to, you know, exist, Flygon had a place. And the same thing applied to a number of other Pokemon where the absence of, you know, replacements gave them a new life. And, you know, people who Because it's actually, like, very, very similar to what happened with Generation 5, where a lot of people were upset that, you know, certain Pokemon fell down and how good they were, because other Pokemon just came in and just, you know, did basically their job better. This gave those Pokemon that got outclassed, you know, a new lease on life. And, you know, basically, you know, transplanting what is good allows, you know, for a much more varied, healthy metagame. It's like, that's why I'm helping. Hey, welcome in Lakeside, how you been? But yeah, it's just like, I'm glad that, you know, they are doing the continuously, like, removing certain Pokemon, like, you know, bringing them back in a later generation. And, because again, it's better because it exposes people, you know, a Pokemon they never would have, you know, seen before. You know, like, for me, that's always a great thing. Like, I had to make, you know, teams of different Pokemon. The other thing is that it also puts on, you know, more focus on, you know, different Pokemon. What do you plan on trying after? I have a list of 87 different shinies to hunt, and I have a sequential order for them. But after if we finish the Tyrunt hunt, we'll be going over to one of the fossil Pokemon, another one of the fossil Pokemon. But just in general, we have like multiple ongoing hunts. Bring Tyrunt. We have multiple, ongoing shiny hunts. But if we finish Tyrunt, we will move on to shiny hunting one of the fossil Pokemon, either Cradily, Lileep, Anorith, Arcan, or Tortuga, or fossil reviving any of the Kanto ones. But if we finish like another one of our shiny hunts, if we finish our Dynamax Adventure hunt, we'll go into hunting Palkia then. If we finish, you know, a different hunt that is not the fossil quest, say we get Poipole, then we will move on to a different other Pokemon. Oh, I forgot to actually, I didn't actually need to do that. I actually prefer them focusing on, especially the old ones, because of the time exactly, that's the case with me. For me, it is, I play these games because I want to see the new Pokemon. I want to see what is new every gen. If I wanted to see, you know, Charizard, Lucario, Greninja, you know, for the 7 billionth time, I'd go play the games that they're from. It's one of the reasons why whenever I play the Pokemon games, my rule is I will only use for my main playthrough team, you know, not just my playthrough team, I don't have a main playthrough team, I will only use Pokemon that were new to this game or have a significant portion of their in-game, you know, experience as a Pokemon from this game. So, for example, Generation Johto, the Generation 4 remakes of Johto, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I used a Togekiss in there because it spends, you know, the entirety of the game, you know, before beating Lance, being a Togetic, and then, you know, evolving a Togekiss. However, same thing also applies to, you know, Togekiss in BDSP, where, yeah, it's a Togekiss for a very large portion of its existence. It's a Generation 4 Pokemon and a Generation 2 Pokemon. You know, something like, say, Pichu, or, oh yeah, you know, Gen 2 added Pichu. No, it basically spends entire existence as a Kanto Pokemon. That doesn't qualify. You know, regional variants I also use in the Lunch report is funny. Really? Please explain. Please explain, Goldie. I'm curious how that happens. Because I don't want to constantly use Crobat as my flyer, because I always do better. Yep. See, like, exactly. Like, I like to experience new Pokemon. Again, that's why I play the new games. That's why I don't like things like Megas. I didn't like, you know, some of the exclusive Zemas. It's why I always like seeing the new. I want to see what is new. Because if we focus on just the old games over and over again, these games will stagnate. And the other part is also just a very unhealthy business decision for that reason, because what you do is you stagnate business-wise. Event will start 2nd September, Dodrio will be out September, so this is September, okay, thank you. Thank you for remembering that. Outspeed Zapdos by 1 base speed. Well, that doesn't mean it's going to one-shot it. that doesn't mean it's going to be able to one-shot a Zapdos, because the non-stab super effective move, it may not be able to take it down. I mean, I love Hack. Hacksaw is great. I'm glad Hacksaw is in the game. Hacksaw actually is one of the Pokemon we are going to be shiny hunting. Yeah, stagnates and you end up not getting, say, unique experience in the game. Exactly, that's the other thing. It also just is very bad for series longevity, where you have, you know, just a number of, you know, fans that are new fans that all they see is the old stuff. So, well, why would they end up wanting to care about, you know, the new Pokemon that are getting introduced when they're just constantly being bombarded by, like, these old-gen Pokemon? I didn't make a team for Isle of Armor or Crown Tundra. I just used my same team that I played through the game with for both of them. You know, I didn't make a specially made team for each of the other two, the DLC places. I just used my same team. Yeah, I don't really go and I make, like, multiple separate teams for things. I generally just run one singular team for most of that. Yeah, because, like, I mean, like, I like them. Dex cuts are really good for me because they get more... Exactly. Like, for me, it's... I get variety in competitive play, and it removes, you know, a certain unhealthy Pokemon. Frostlass, Tyrant, Mochano, Ludicolo, and Starmie. I'll make it later somehow. Say the DLC is perfectly content scrolling through. Yep. Yeah, like, the thing is they brought them back, but the thing is they were removed in the base game, which is, for me, what was good. The removal of them in the base game, I think, is the most important part, since, you know, it lets people get, you know, used to Pokemon with them, and when it brings them back, okay, yeah. Well, the thing is, the reason that they brought back those ones is that they knew that, you know, well, they're bringing back the Legends. I feel like it's a fool's errand to expect that they're gonna leave out even, you know, minor legendaries, you know, minor in the sense of, you know, they're not the main box top restricted legendaries in the new games. I feel that, like, the legendaries will always come back. You know, no matter what, we will always get every legendary in every single game. But Incineroar, I think that they brought back because, you know, they knew, yeah, Zacian is kind of broken, and we need a Pokemon that's, like, almost equally as broken, just, like, to balance it out. Isle of Armor, because it brought me more Pokemon I wish were in the game. Thunder is good, but it feels legendary. I mean, that's exactly what I was saying. It's literally a legendary dump, because it's their way of adding in, you know, all the legendaries. And I'll be honest, I like it. Like, I like how they added in legendaries with Dynamax Adventures. Yeah, Calyrex is also broken. Yeah, Calyrex is... Well, both Callies are broken. I do not... I am not going to be sad if Calyrex is just like there's... Well, the thing that... The worry is, with a lot of the big competitives, is that Calyrex is going to get even worse when it comes to Scarlet Violet with the invention of terrestrializing. Because that way... What they're gonna do is, oh yeah, I can just terrestrialize, get rid of my Psychic type, and just, like, you know, Astral Barrage, nuke everything in existence. Because now I'm not quad weak to Dark Terrestrialize to buff Pokemon that don't look at theirs. Well, the thing is, though, the thing you gotta remember with that Goldie is that for every little buff that, you know, it gives to, you know, the not as viable Pokemon with terrestrializing, that's an even bigger buff that it gives, you know, the viable ones as is, and that's the problem. Is that it just makes the already viable ones even more viable and even better. You know, realistically, the only things that may not be viable at the moment that get a viability boost are things like, say, Swift Swim users that, you know, aren't as great right now, but, you know, again, they get, you know, a Swift Swim boost and they transplant in the water. Reasons to have Pokemon with Wide Guard. Yep. Reasons to have a Pokemon with Wide Guard. Calyrex. Yeah, Wide Guard is just fantastic in doubles. It's such a useful move. I freaking love it. But yeah, it's like my main worry for Scarlet Violet just comes down to, I mean, granted, I say worry when it comes to the box art legendaries, but, like, most all formats that allow restricted legendaries are generally hated by the VGC community because we just don't like going up against legendaries. They're just the bugs because they're just annoying. You give it for Pokemon to basically decide you can do. Well, the thing is, Omar, smart money is putting the plays on. You're not actually going to be changing your typing. The smart money is putting that, yeah, you're just going to terrestrialize into your own same type attack bonus. And, you know, you're just going to double down on your same attack bonus. Oh, Mean Xiao's already viable in doubles. Mean Xiao's a menace in doubles. Like, Mean Xiao is a blight upon the entire doubles community. It horrifies teams. It's got Fake Out, Wide Guard, Knockoff, Close Combat. Like, it is immune to being faked out. It has Fake Out itself. It still gets Knockoff. It gets U-Turn. I would say debatably it is worse than Blandurus. The main reason why I'd say debatably it is worse than Blandurus is at the very least, when it comes to Blandurus, you know, competitive is an ability that just utterly bodies it. Well, competitive is an ability that bodies it. Ice types completely body it. And, you know, it's not able to use Fake Out. Also, Terrablast make you turn to Pokemon. Yes, but the thing is, if you terrestrialize into your own base stab, your original stab, the boost you get is also higher. So, what we have had so far in terms of information is that apparently, say a grass type terrestrializes into grass type. Instead of the same type attack bonus being, you know, a 50% boost, you know, 1.5 times damage, it will instead be, you know, same attack bonus on top of terrestrialize bonus. It doubles your damage. So that's why, you know, the smart money goes on. You're not gonna terrestrialize to a different typing, because if you just double down on your already existing typing, you get a better offensive benefit. Because this is the thing that is important to remember. There is next to no mechanic to benefit defensively that does not benefit offense more. Yeah, there's start on picking for Scarlet Violet is Fuecoco. Yeah, there's that. It was intended as a defensive boost. The problem is that there is no defensive boost that does not, on the other side, serve offense far better. Like, the offensive benefits of something like Dynamaxing and Terrestrializing, as well as Megas, far outweighed any defensive benefits they could have given, just simply in terms of pure numbers. Like, why would I sacrifice double damage when... Why would I sacrifice double damage for surviving a hit when I can just use my boosted offenses to blast right through you? That's pretty much the reason why no defensive mechanic will ever outweigh its offensive benefits. But hello there, Moon. Welcome in. Yeah, like, that's like the main folly of terrestrializing, where it's intended to be, you know, defensive type change. It's always going to be offensive pressure benefit. It's never going to not benefit offense more than defense. Win rate player and Masters, I found out why. Oh boy. Oh boy, those players suck. Well, I mean, Main Xiao is already viable. Main Xiao is already viable against Calyrex. Just give it a sash and give it, like, knockoff. And it just completely screws up, you know, anything Calyrex can do. It already is extremely viable and competitive. They just roam around the map. Yep. Yeah, there are people that when they get to Masters, they just troll, and I despise them in Unite. I despise them completely. It's one of the reasons why whenever I play Unite, I play with a squad that I trust. Alright, have a good day, Crispy. Thank you very much for coming out. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. run from the cotton puff that we don't need to fight. Yep. You can't see anything in the grass. Thank you for the lurks, Electric. Thank you very much for the lurks. Can't see anything in the grass. And I don't like it. Alright, let's... Really? None of them. No time. Okay. Moving on. Damn it. 5. Thinking of using Pawniard on an enemy doubles team, fight Sucker Punch or Catwoman. That sounds very fun, Lakeside. That sounds very fun. But also, again, guys, if you haven't done so, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. But yeah, that sounds fun. That does sound fun. Oh. Really? Really? I just barely moved out of the way and they just despawn. Tyrunt almost extincted the Crown Tundra. Yep. Yep. Oh, Durano's out of moves. Struggle. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Oh yeah, Tyrunt Thrash. Alright. Well, that is... Well, it's 2 of our Pokemon that have now lost their full... So we're about halfway done with the stream. Yeah, Thrash. I mean, depending on how fast we run through this, we might actually go for, you know, more. We might actually go for more. So we got Dimension Support. Let's play Go Pikachu, especially part of the... Let's not forget support Max's Let's Play of Pikachu especially. Yep. Yep. Swap to Durant. Swap to Salamence. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying the Let's Go series, Omar. I'm very, very much... Hey, Matthew Prime! Can someone please go grab Matthew's link, please? How does Analytic trickle? Not good at all. Not good at all. The thing that makes Starmie good... the thing that makes Starmie good is its naturally very high speed. And that would not do very well. That would not do very well. Alright, bye-bye, Rosie. Thank you. Yeah, no, that would not be good. You want to use Analytic. Analytic is not a very good ability. I've been very well, Matthew Prime. I have been very, very well. We're just hunting for dinosaurs. We're just hunting for dinosaurs right now. Though they do not seem to want to appear for us. Yeah, usually Natural Cure is better because it allows you to switch out and like not have your status be bothering you. Yeah, Analytic is... Like, Analytic really only helps if you're facing a priority user. Yep, good old-fashioned Dino in. Yeah, also switch-ins. Yeah, that is also true. Thank you very much, Litten. Good luck on it. Yeah, it's only good against, like, priority users or switch-outs. It's not that great. If I was doing it, DA, kill the Boltund. Yes, always destroy the Boltund. Always destroy the Boltund. He's like, they just don't want to respawn. Tyrunt, Tyrantrum. Rawr. This is literally this Jurassic Park, the shiny hunt. There's a Tyrunt. 9. You're almost to 700 encounters. You're almost to 700 encounters. I'm very, very happy for it. Wait. Yeah, turning off animations definitely has sped up the hunt. I mean, that would be funny. But we are hunting Tyrunt, not Tyrantrum. We are hunting Tyrunt, not Tyrantrum. It was very funny, and Nat Dax has made some rain teams with Rage quit with it because I sweep substitute grass, not an ice beam. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Like, see, that's one of the reasons why I don't play Showdown, is that when people play Showdown, they just rage quit rather than actually like, fight the whole battle out. Because, like, this is annoying. You know, it's when you play in main console, the only time someone will ever, you know, forfeit or quit a game in the actual console is if you're in doubles and they know, okay, I have one Pokemon left, you are going to win, I'm doing this just to save time. With things like Showdown, it's just, I'm angry and I don't want to play this anymore. Yeah. Because, one that I remember particularly vividly was I was using my Garchomp on Showdown, like just building it for, you know, just testing it out for some stuff. And then what I did was I was going up against a guy who brought in Alola Ninetales. They thought, oh, he's gonna switch out his Garchomp because it's an Alola Ninetales with, you know, that right now. Okay, and then what I immediately did, boom, Iron Head, one-shot it. And they just quit right then and there, saying, that's not in the Smogon set, you're a bad player. And that's just like, no, assholes. Hey, how you doing, Deftonic? Can someone please go grab Deftonic's link? How are you doing? Current odds are, well, the odds are 1 in 1,365. Unless we get a Brilliant Aura, where it is 1 in 456. So we are halfway to odds right now. It's going pretty well, though. We're doing pretty well. Yeah, I mean, I love Ironhead Garchomp. It's just fun. Like, again, the reason why is because no one expects Ironhead on it, and it's one of the reasons why I love it. It's like, yeah, it just pisses off Smogon players. Because the Smogon players just run the basic Smogon meta set that they see on the website. Yeah, and I don't run that. Because I know, because I play, like, I know that you clowns are expecting that. So I deliberately play around it. What happened to me is a Pokemon competitive Garchomp and just Rage Quit. 90% special attack isn't the best ever, but it's playing the sweep. 100 beat out the Zapdos and 4 is covered. It does, like, yeah, it's like a basic set, like the basic Smogon set. Everyone runs, and that's why I don't run it. Because, like, yeah, I will piss you guys off because I'm not running the set you're expecting, because you're only counting on running the basic set. Because that's the reason why I don't like Smogon. The Smogon sets are designed to be, you know, counter and play along with the other Smogon sets that they create. So, if you don't use the Smogon set, then all the Smogon recommendeds kind of fall apart. Because they don't work against them. It's why I don't use Smogon stuff, because yeah, there's, like, my opinion of like, when it comes to fighting Smogon sets is this. It's like fighting a speed boost Blaziken with Focus Sash. You know, or Life Orb. When you fight one of them and you beat them, you've beaten every single one of them. Because they're all just minor tweaks to the exact same thing. And there's no difference. Omar, you grabbed the wrong link. Yeah, you grabbed the wrong link. But yeah, just like, it's, I mean, the other thing is, like, you know, a thing like Smogon, it does, like, discourage player creativity, which is another reason I don't really like it. Oh, thank you, Dow, thank you. But yeah, it's like, my main reason against Smogon is it discourages creativity, because it just encourages people to run their set, and not, like, dynamically think about it. Because you're like, oh, well, this is the recommended set, I might as well just use it because this is the best. No. It is not the best set. And it's just, my issues with Smogon. That sounds fun, Moon. That sounds fun. Like, that's the only way to actually take advantage of its good, you know, mixed, it's deep, not good, but it's mixed stat spread that lets it take advantage of that, because its stat spread is too mixed to be a good hardline attacker in one way or the other. That's one of the reasons why they would always go with a choice item, because it needs the choice item to break through things. But you give it workup, that's basically a choice item that doesn't restrict your ability. Yeah, I don't like Smogon sets. I have a distaste for them, because I'm always a fan of, innovate yourself. Always innovate. I used it long before it literally like 2-shot method. Exactly. Again, that's exactly what I said. Again, creativity will always trump Smogon's bullcrap. Which is one of the reasons why I always encourage people to not just brainless follow Smogon. Because, like, you can come up with all kinds of fun shenanigan strategies that actually work, because everyone plays Smogon the way of thinking, oh, they're running a Smogon set, I can play around this. Yeah, no, surprise factor, get wrecked, fool. And it works. I need to go get some more water soon. But yeah, just like, oh, Smogon, you're a blight. You're a blight on the existence of the world, Smogon. Yeah, it's like, I don't. That's one of the reasons why I love VGC. I did somewhat def. Main reason was that the person I was really wanting to watch play at Worlds, Santino Taquino, he got eliminated early. And the main reason why, like, I know him personally, I know him IRL. He went to the same college I did. And, he's one of the people that I consult with when it comes to, just competitive stuff in general. And he got eliminated early, so I was like, I'm sad now. I'm sad. The one person I wanted to see, got eliminated. But I mean, hey. It was a format using restricted legendaries, and formats with restricted legendaries are always brutal. Dragonclaw Slash. Someday. Yeah, well, the thing is, he goes to the same school. He goes to the same school as I do. A lot of the people actually from the Penn State Pokemon Club also did get to North American Intercontinentals. Ewan, Aiden, Matt, Santino, and just like, I love these guys. Like, oh, Steve Dose also did go. That was like, I've said this before to them in like the VGC chat we have on the club's Discord, and I've said, I don't think I've ever said how happy I am that you guys kicked my ass in every single like club meeting. It's just like, I always love it. I freaking love that. I trained by losing to them. Is the best way of describing my experience with competitive Pokemon. Smogon sets when I was a beginner, then progressive. Exactly. See, that's the right way of doing it, Goldie. That is the right way of doing stuff. Like, you get acquainted with things with the Smogon method, then you start to define your own strategy by actually building your own. Once you know, because the hardest thing about Pokemon is learning to, like, it's just getting the intuition necessary of, do I switch out here? What are people going to be bringing? And just, like, learning, like, the basic playing against, other intelligent players. When you, like, start getting that down, like, okay, like, recognizing they're probably going to go for some setup, they're probably going to go for this or that. That is, when you can start, diversifying and actually creating, more dynamic strategies once you learn the basics. Alright, just need to train the team, try to farm Dynite for the ability patch. Always good. The best way to farm Dynite or Lakeside is if you can get a Kartana Dynamax Adventure. Those are the fastest Dynamax Adventures in time to win if you turn off animations and solo them. They're very, very quickly. They're very, very fast. And I know that I've actually timed it. Yes! Azumarill is fine. Just pushing A over and over and over. Bingo, Tonic! Bingo! I mean, unless you're Zacian. Unless you're Zacian. God, I hate Zacian. I love dogs, but I hate Zacian. Sick. And I do not. I do not have a Kartana save. Kind of wish Aerodactyl had access to Brave Bird and Head Smash. Does it not get Brave Bird? I could have sworn it got Brave Bird. Then again, maybe that was a ROM hack. Then again, it might have been a ROM hack that was in. Cause I think that might have been, that probably was like Renegade Platinum. Because I do remember in Renegade Platinum, there's like a lot of Brave Bird spam late game. And I remember in particular, there was an Aerodactyl that was Brave Bird spamming. Let me check. I need to know. I need to know now. Learn sets. Each power wing attack, rock slide, take down Iron Head, Hypomega Impact. TMTR, fly, hyper move, make rock, rock, steel wing, attract, sandstorm, rock blast, rock tomb, assurance, swing flamethrower, agility, fire blast, dirty run, strike, person. Really? It doesn't get them. Really? It gets wide guard. It gets wide guard, but not head smash or Brave Bird. Yeah, that makes sense. That really makes sense. That really, really doesn't make sense. And quite a bit from the world just to show there's a lot of fun. Like, yeah, like, Aerodactyl, like, if Aerodactyl got those moves, that would be terrifying. That would be absolutely horrifying if Aerodactyl actually got those moves. Oh, yeah, like, Def. Incineroar is the most used Pokemon in VGC season, is like the most used VGC Pokemon. Incineroar is a blight. Like, I love Incin. It is my favorite Alolan Pokemon. But good God, that thing is overpowered. Like, the fact in Series 12, it was more used than Zacian is just bonkers. Like, that is how good Disruption Tech is. That's how good an intimidating pivot with, you know, parting shot is. Well, then again, that makes it pivot. Like, it's just so good. Like, Incineroar is just so good. What makes Incineroar a menace is everything. You know, Snarl, parting shot, intimidate, fake out. Just, oh, I mean, and the thing is, this is hard to believe. It actually got slightly worse from its Generation 7 standing. Because in Gen 7, it had knockoff. It lost access to knockoff. Granted, it got close combat, which does somewhat help it. But, like, losing knockoff is massive. And it still is a monster. I'd say go for shaky ground. I say go for shaky ground. It's like Incin's a monster. Incin is an absolute monster, and I love it. Like, I love Incineroar. It's a great Pokemon, and I have enjoyed using it on like playthroughs in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. But my boy is a menace. My boy is a blight upon the competitive scene with just intimidating literally everything in existence. Yeah, like the thing I find funny about people that say, you know, oh no, fairy types needed to exist because knockoff was oppressive. My reply to that is, when was it that knockoff got a buff? Gen 6. What was that likely in response to? Them over-nerfing dark types. So it's like, it's fairy solving a problem that Gen 6 itself created. It's solving a problem that Gen 6 created. So like, it didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. It just kept going. It just shifted the status quo vaguely, slightly. Because for those who don't know, Fairy was a completely unnecessary addition to the game. The main reason is the idea of what it was meant to counter, it actually doesn't even counter at all. Because the issue was, with what made Dragon powerful was its type, was just not the typing, it was the stats. And what made, Dark good was tech. What made fighting good? Tech and coverage. Knockoff is still, Knockoff is still good because of utility. Knockoff is still a great move. Yeah, Fairy Dragon Steel is a core that is still run today very aggressively. And you know why it works? Because Fairy is broken. My favorite thing about when they added Fairy was that, yes, add a new typing that is intrinsically designed to body two of the best and one of the best tech typings in the game. And you make it weak to two typings who are not known for primary damage output. Makes absolutely zero sense to me. Hello there, Abad on YouTube. Hello. But I gotta go get some water. I'm actually presently out of my water right now. I'll be back in a minute or so. So you guys get to enjoy, as always, a chair stream. The chair does have its own personality. The chair does have its own personality. Let's see. Another reason why they made Fairy type to counteract Guard. Well, the thing is, Ghost Dark was crap, Omar. Sableye and Spiritomb were really bad. They were really, really bad Pokemon. The only reason why Sableye got a lot better with Generation 5 is that Sableye has access to Fake Out and also Prankster, but it was only tech. Outside of its tech, Sableye's stats and just moves are just really, really bad. It was primarily tech more than anything. Well, the other thing is that, it's there to balance out Megas, balance out Megas, even though it didn't, because a lot of the best Megas were still Fairy types themselves. So again, it shows that it didn't do anything. You just replace one overpowered typing, theoretically, with a truly overpowered typing. It did nothing. I just always find that absolutely hilarious. It's I find it funny. Outrage time. Super duper defective. always good to be super duper effective. Let's go for dinos. Dino. What Absol pun? I didn't act. That was not even an intentional one because I actually really don't care for Absol. I actually don't really like Absol all that much. Like there's like I don't actually care for Absol that much. Dark is above average defensively. Well, the thing is, the thing you also gotta remember, though, is Lakeside. You have to remember, on top of that, Lakeside, is you have to consider defensive stats as well. You know, defensively, in terms of like, the stats, remember, typing is one thing, yes, but stats is also another thing. It's one of the reasons why that, if you look like, Whiscash, it's got the same type combination as Quagsire, Gastrodon, Swampert, all of which have been super meta-defining Pokemon. But Whiscash has been kind of bleh. And that comes into stats. And, Sableye and Spiritomb stats are pretty trash. So it doesn't really do it. Stats don't really help it that much. It's the stats do definitely play a very large role, and that's one of the reasons why Sableye was never great. Even with its theoretical, immunity of no weakness, in a lot of competitive play, you're not dealing purely with, purely super effective on everything. You're dealing with neutrals. And in the neutrals, Sableye and Spiritomb kind of suffer as a whole. Which is one of the reasons why they were never really that good. I mean, Sableye was like a decent spin blocker, and like they're decent in draft leagues as spin blockers. But again, outside of that, until Sableye did get access to Prankster, it wasn't really great. Pretty much exactly Lakeside. That's exactly what it is. Good typing, bad stats. But if they had, say if Sableye had, if, say, like, Spiritomb had, like, a little more speed and, maybe a little more HP, yeah, it'd definitely be a little better. But the problem is, its typing is not that great, realistically speaking. Yes, you massacre Psychic and Ghost types, but that's really all it is. Because Pokemon are always going to have coverage options to hit you with neutrally. And that's really where, Sableye and Spiritomb always suffered. Was that they just never had a great way of doing things. Hey, thank you, AJ. Thank you very much, AJ. Tyrunt. Dino! Dinosaur! Dino! We can get super effective, but yeah. But yeah, like, that's one of the reasons why they struggle with this. That's the one reason why Sableye is just a menace these days in competitive is down to the fact that it has such a great tech support kit. Like, it gets Quash. It gets a Quash, Will-O-Wisp, Fake Out. Like, all of these are really, really good. But it's not much different than, a number of other Dark type kits you have to Fake Out. But you get Spiritomb, and Spiritomb is just garbage. Spiritomb has, like, never done anything in any competitive scene outside of being a spin blocker that is not weak to Dark. Or it's a spin blocker that's not weak to Dark or Ghost. So like an anti-spin blocker. You'll love it. And there go. Nice. But yeah, it's there's things. Rage. Rage. Yeah. Yeah. Rage. Alright, let's see. Really, there's nothing. Nothing really. Just wake up first turn. Oh boy. Destroy, shake it with the power of earthquakes. Earthquakes destroy all things. Tyrunt! 30. Stabilize a good support Pokemon to its ability if its Spiritomb isn't exactly like that. That's exactly what I was saying. That's why it took until Gen 5 for Sableye to get good, and even then it was only really good in doubles, just purely down to its kit is not great for singles. So it's like its typing is not over. Like typing isn't everything. Like yes, typing is definitely very, very good. As we've seen from certain Pokemon like Zacian, Mega Mawile, like a lot of them definitely like to do that. But at the same time, stats play an equally pivotal, if not even more pivotal role. Because as we've seen, say, look at something like Sableye has the most weaknesses of any Pokemon typing in existence. It is tied for most reasons with 7 weaknesses. But its stats are so amazing, it can compete. But its stats, like, can more than compensate because it's got a great, stat spread and also just, move kit. So, like, there's always those dynamics that need to be considered. But yeah, it's like, it's one of the reasons why, Fairy was never needed. Fairy was never needed to be added because the complaints about, we need Fairy type, it shows a fundamental misunderstanding of what made those Pokemon, like the Dark, Fighting, and Dragon types good in the first place. Oftentimes it comes down to being they didn't understand it's just stats. It's just stats and tech move rules. It came down to just stats and just this tech move pool that allowed it to be good. But yeah. There were a number of factors that really go into it not being the most necessary. Hello there, Mr. Starjam. Welcome in. How have you been? How have you been, Mr. Starjam? Typing stats, move pool, abilities. Yep. Well, abilities, depending on it depends on the ability for the Pokemon. Because, like, there's a number of Pokemon that just really do not use their ability pretty much at all. Though some of them are, like, some Pokemon are just, like, made by their abilities. Like a Gyarados is really, really good because of Intimidate. Salamence, really good because of Intimidate. Yeah, there's like, there's a lot of them actually good. But like Synchronize. Synchronize really doesn't help a whole lot of Pokemon all that much. Because, like, it's just not a great ability. Here we go. Let's go. Type it. Yeah, that pretty much, like, that's why there's, like, a lot of very subtle nuances to competitive play. Dino. Nope. Nope. Come on. Come on, Tyrunt, just appear for me. Would you please appear for me, Tyrunt? Game. Just give me my Grimoire. Give me my Grimoire game. There's one. 6. Bolt turned into a Shuckle. There might have been a bolt. There might have been a Shuckle under the grass that you just didn't see. Because like, I've done that a number of times, like Philosopher, Shuckle, Eevee, where they're just hiding under the grass and you can't see them, but you're into them anyway. Sharon, the best ability to go to synchronize because other abilities are forewarned telepathy. Exactly. Like, yeah, there's, like, not great abilities for things. There's not a whole lot of great stuff for them. Ooh, brilliant Tyrunt. Not shiny. Sadly. Yeah, we'll hopefully, you know, get our Dino soon. But I mean, another brilliant, I mean, we've done about 200 encounters today, so we've done, about 150 encounters, well, 160 encounters, and, you know, we've gotten 7 brilliant auras. So it is very much worth it to be going out for a brilliant aura. Use a perfect example made for... Yup. Like, Mimikyu. I mean, Mimikyu also is, like, still pretty decent. Mimikyu's also, like, still pretty decent outside of Disguise. Granted, yes, the Disguise very much does help it. Disguise very much makes it a lot better than it has any right to be, really. But yeah, it's definitely something that's helped in that way. Like Mega Mawile, Medicham, made by their ability. Because, you know, pure power, huge power. Azumarill to a degree, depending on the ability, like it has Sap Sipper, which is immune to grass. Or, you know, huge power, which is brutally powerful. But yeah, there are definitely some, like, you know, Thick Fat Snorlax doesn't really ever come into play. Pressure on, like, every legendary barely ever comes into play. Mold Breaker, screw off, Bolt Hunt. Screw off, Bolt Hunt. Away. Yeah, definitely, like, Disguise definitely does really make Mimikyu. Like, I mean, it would still be, like, a good Trick Room setup priority user, even if it didn't have Disguise, but it just wouldn't be as safe in what it does. Yeah, Mold Breaker actually is good for, like, cutting through things like Levitate, but most of the time, it doesn't come into, like, as big of a play as something like, say, Sand Rush, where, like, Sand Rush is, like, the much more preferred one, which Yamper. I mean, I like Yamper. Another term legendary just turned into now. Okay, cool, Pokemon with deeper. I mean, the thing is, that was always the case, Mr. Starjam. Like, legendary Pokemon were always, like, you know, the Pokemon with decent stats. Like, even back as far as, you know, Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno. They were legendaries, but their stats are, you know, they're under 600 base stat total. They're like 570, I think, for their base stats. I think legendary also means, like, you're just, like, rare Pokemon. I think is also what it means, like, you're exceptionally rare Pokemon. On top of it, but yeah, it's a term that definitely has lost a bit of its luster with how many there are these days. Yeah, we're doing great right now in our KO combos. We're doing great. Well, I mean, a lot of that comes in, like, you know, there are just so many of them now because they have to keep making, you know, legends for every game. Because, again, I mean, it does go into power creep. It definitely does go into power creep territory for why they keep making more of them. But also, yeah, legendary means you only get 1 per save. More or less Lakeside. That's one of the reasons why, yeah, there is, Ultra Beasts, but they're not legendaries, because you can get multiple Ultra Beasts. The only reason why they're so rare for us comes down to, okay, well, we just don't live in the same dimension where they're from normally. They're not from the same dimension we are. I love that, again, I think I mentioned this in the last time we shiny hunted Tyrunt. I love how Ultra Beasts are a thing, because it shows, yes, there are Pokemon in other dimensions. There are potentially alien worlds where Pokemon exist. And that is an idea I really want to see. I really want to see more of that. You know what? I want to say that. Okay, what? Good. Good. Boltund run in fear. The Boltund should run in fear of you. Yeah, I know. You. There we go. Much better. Brick. And also, again, guys, thank you all for coming out today. It really does mean a great deal when you guys come out with us. Keeps me on the good Lord is basically the head of the Ultra World just eating giant. I mean, it's a black hole. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that they're common. They're just, like, not, only one exists in an entire timeline. Like, there are multiple of them that do exist. It's just, like, there's not like a billion of them. I mean, granted, the funny thing is that even in, like, the main Pokemon games, that they do say, oh yeah, like, there's more than one of each of these legendaries. Like, for example, there's, like, herds of Latios and Latias canonically exist, meaning there are canonically multiple of them. And I just find that funny. Like, yeah, a lot of these things exist. Hello, Marigold. Welcome, and how have you been? Yes, we are indeed all dinosaur enjoyers. We love dinosaurs. We love dinos. Dino. Good. Many dinosaurs are all popping up right here. I've been editing a lot more of the Let's Go series, which, thankfully, I've actually finished editing all of my reserve footage for Let's Go at the moment. Which for me is good, because that is a sanity saver, in the form of now, I can actually start, working on some other stuff. Because, like, the good thing is about that is that now I can, like, delete all the recorded footage I have. Because I haven't been recording Legend of Zelda and Fossil Fighters Frontiers because my storage on my PC is getting a bit low because of how much, Let's Go footage I'd been, stockpiling up. Now that, I've edited everything for Let's Go, all the videos are, output and fine, I can go in and, start deleting those little footage. Sporkle. Reshi Sparks. Oh yeah, right, Solar Beam. We have Solar Beam. You were out of Earthquake. Sadness. Much sad. There is big sadness. Let's go. Yeah, we got plans. Down. We love Omar. We all love Omar. Omar is a great human being. Omar is a wonderful human being. Reshiram was one of the first shinies we ever got on the channel. Though amusingly, we got it while not live. We got it because the shiny hunts in Dynamax Adventures were taking so long. Because we did, how cool would it be for Zekrom and Reshiram to switch color palettes black and white? Go gather Lepa, exactly, Dark Litten. Exactly. Gather the berries. Gather the berries and consume them. But also again, guys, do not forget to leave a like on the video if you haven't done so already. Radiating a blazing aura. Roll the beam. Lasers! Like, Reshiram just fires laser beams. Laser beams are always fun. Pew! Laser beams go pew. Laser go pew. Like Nebby go pew. Also, if you guys have not done so, again, feel free to share this to your friends if they might enjoy the stuff we do around here. Alright. Ditto. I'll take, yes, this one encounter. Always good. Always good to be getting this. Lepa berries are the most important thing for training. More or less, I mean, it depends on, what kind of, like, with this, you can just run to Pokemon centers and back. I mean, I think that Pokeballs are probably more important. I would be inclined to say that Pokeballs, I think, are far more important than, Lepa berries. Because you can always just run to the Pokemon Center and just, heal up your Pokemon and get your moves restored. But with Pokeballs, you kind of need Pokeballs. Alright. Very good. Alright. Wait. Nope, that wasn't a Dino. There we go. Dino. There we go. Let's just keep going. Yeah, just keep destroying the Bolt Hunt so that they do not bother me. The Bolt Hunt will stop bothering me if you destroy enough of them. Lasers. Firing space lasers. Pew. Lasers. Get beamed by the power of lasers. Fired from the side. Nope, no more of them. Go Dino. It's a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur. Hello there, Mr. Sturgeon. Thank you for that. Which other we do it again? I mean, fair enough. Definitely, like, the Pokeball purchases, I would say definitely is what... Well, the thing is, I also spend a lot of money on vitamins for, like, preparing for competitive. That's an interesting lead, Lakes. That's an interesting idea for a lead. But I mean, I spend a lot of my money on the vitamins and also on the luxury balls. So that's where most all of my money in game goes. So periodically I go just fight the Galarian Star Tournament with my G-Max Meowth and just run it through a couple of times. Just stockpile a whole bunch of money. Say, got me some sharks with laser beams! Sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads. Yes. Laser beams. Firing laser beams. Always fun. Laser face. Laser face. Laser face. Mine also luxury special balls to use as a try. I mean, the reason why I like having like the special balls, I like to ball style my Pokemon. The reason I like to Pokeball style my team because that way it just adds more personality. Whereas like, yeah, I have these things, and it also just looks cool because it flex on people. I can just flex on people with it. Like, it's a little bit like just styling on people is why I like it. We're just like, you know, a little bit of like, yeah, you're getting the my guy who styles his Pokemon. But I mean, it also shows like, yeah, that you care about like your team. Hey, Athena, how are you doing? The hunt is going very well. We are, you know, just relaxing, chillaxing, hunting our little baby Grimoire. And just all around trying to go get more shinies. But yeah. We've actually been going very, very quickly through this one, because I actually did turn off animations. We are going by a lot faster through the hunt. And it's definitely something that I have noticed with, like, the hunt is going by a little faster due to the access to the moving off. Also, thank you very much, Fidget Hangout, for the subscribe there. Thank you. I didn't even notice that, but thank you. Run away from that Eevee. Hey, Michael Samrad, welcome in. Tyrunt. Tyrunt! Rawr! It's a good little Grimlock baby. It's a good little baby Grimlock. Sporkle. Well, the thing is, the Eevee are shorter than the grass, so it's oftentimes just not visible. But yeah, Eevee are around here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to heal Reshiram. Just lasers now. I heal my Pokemon this time and send double time. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's the no-no bots. It's the no-no bots. But the Eevee are just shorter than the grass. Which is one of the reasons why a lot of people don't see them. Is just like, because again, they are so much shorter. Or not, 5. I need to heal the Reshiram though. I need to heal it. Max potion again. Max potions. Economical for me because of this. Not feeling great. I got lost of sleep. Do you mean I got a lot of sleep? These bots are the digital effect. Exactly. The bots need to be purged out of existence. But they have been purged. They have been defeated. You are Athena. You have been upgraded to mechanic. Yes. I always like, yo, like mods, like, yo, creators that I know, like, I trust. Also, I love how you guys all voted for, like, that overwhelmingly there is no one way here nor there about the Gastrodon. It's just, like, blue and green, or, like, blue and pink, or, like, both, and somewhat even. Granted, I think there was a little more for blue. I think the Target, Fake Out, Parting Shot, Willow, Flare, Blitz, U-Turn. I mean, I don't, when you have, Parting Shot there, I don't think you need U-Turn. I don't think you need U-Turn if you have Parting Shot as is. Exactly. We always appreciate the mods for destroying the no-no bots. But yeah, they're not spammers, Athena. They're bots. And they're annoying. And they deserve oblivion. Because they do nothing but blight the world with their botness. 6. There we go. We are just slowly making our way through things. We are slowly making our way through things. Earth power. Yep. Always gotta be good for that. Always gotta be good for that. Here we go. Alright. Slowly looking for more dinos. But also, again, guys, thank you very much for all coming out. And, I'm not sure when we're actually going to wrap this up. Like, I still want to go for a while. Mama's worked overtime yesterday with a troll until we were forced to go into sub-only mode and slow down. Oh, boy. By the way, remember that talk about SOS saying, I'm not sure what you mean by that, Kojo. Flying back gas. Yep. Well, the reason why is they never finished the design on Galvatron. That's why they moved it into Generation 4. They just didn't finish the design in time. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not sure why it didn't work for me, but I guess it does. Interesting. Oh, brilliant Tyrunt. That is our 8th brilliant Tyrunt of the stream. I'm keeping track of all the times we get a brilliant or a Tyrunt, just like because yeah, it's actually kind of worth it. And you know, judging by the number we got, for points, like bunch of insurance, Iron Head, and not bad. It's not a bad one. Not bad. I like it. I like it. It happen a lot, and no matter what we report them, ban them, they just get worse. Marigold, I see the same troll so many times. The chat's a YouTube cracker. I mean, the reason why YouTube doesn't crack down is because they're idiots. Is because they are very easy to circumvent all the things that they do. But also, thank you guys all. If you guys haven't done so, please do not forget to leave a like. Ah, dang it. Hope the dog is okay, Marigold. Hope the dog is okay. We're slowly making our way to get all these things done. Run away. Run away! Yeah, I agree. The bots are better than the trolls. Because at least with the bots, you just banhammer them once and they're gone. And that's good. You ban them once and they're gone. Then again, I mean, then they have to make a new account and come back later. But the bots don't really, you know, come back as frequently. Yeah, exactly. Same here with me. Same here with me. You know. You have like 80 accounts, you ban one, 5 days later. Yep. That is exactly the case. That is exactly the case. Dino. 9. Exactly, they have no life whatsoever. I mean, because the thing is that you can only make a certain number of accounts with, you only make a certain number of accounts with the same phone number. So that means that they need to make multiple different phone numbers. They're just absolutely infuriating. Well, we're almost at 179 KOs for this stream, so we do about 200 encounters a stream, which is very good. 60. Yeah, we're slowly getting through it. But 30 minutes, sub-only mode seems to stop, but get bored, winded, generally refuse to sub, wait 5 minutes. Well, it hurts analytics because people hate sub-only mode. I'd rather keep my... Yeah, that, I 100% understand that, Athena. That is 100% understandable. Like, the thing is, like, they do understand. When that happens, they understand that that's the reason why you're doing it. Nope, avoid the Carbonite. Avoid the Carbonite. We really can't even hurt this Carbonite. Sporkle. Ching. Sporkle, Sporkle. Carbonite's pressure is waiting and annoying me. Go away. Go away. There we go. Alright. Nope, nothing there. No dinos there. No dinos there. No dinos anywhere. Come out, my little baby dinosaur. Come out, my little baby dinosaur. I require your presence. Really? There's one. There's another one. One. There we go. And there we go. What was that bit? That was... What was the 10th? What was on the 10th? Really? Really? That was interesting. I think about it. Sorry about that, I was just like talking to myself about something. What about that? But we're back. There we go. Oh, two of them are right here. Very good. Very, very good. Hey, Jaden. Thank you very much for coming in and having a day. Never done an encounter hot. Are the chains you have to worry about? No, there are not. There are no chains you have to worry about. It does not matter if you want to do a different Pokemon in the same area. There is actually nothing lost by doing that. It's just a little bit annoying when if you run into one that just wastes a little bit of time. But the only chain really for it is just getting 500 KOs. Then it means that, you know, the Brilliant Auras are most likely to have a shiny appear in them, as well as if you KO. But if you KO a Pokemon, then there's a higher likelihood of its, you know, that species is reappearing, which does somewhat speed up hunts. So it's a very good thing. It's a very decent thing. So between Dusclops and Porygon 2 is margin. I mean, either of them are great. Both of them are fantastic. So that, get a KO, one just pops up. Get another one, and KO, and another one just pops right up there. Do 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 do. Very good. This drone method just forcing spawns by KOing 2 and 1 Porygon. Yep. Wow, that is a very low encounter number for getting Nihilego. Props to you, man. Very, very nice. Ooh, brilliant Tyrunt. Another brilliant Tyrunt. 5. Yeah, I am, you know, I am tracking the number of them. You know, the number of breaths we get. Phazon at you, it's very nice. Very, very nice. Like, it's always satisfying to get an under-odds hunt, especially a massively under-odds hunt, like mine was with Rayquaza, where I got Rayquaza in 15 Dynamax Adventures. You know, then, you know, smash cut to me later, where I am suffering at triple odds Ho-Oh. Thinking about Porygon 2, it does lots of base 40 HP, or no even. Well, I mean, there's no Eviolite in general. Fair enough. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a very good point. Drop a Draco. It's excessive, but you know what? We just gotta drop a Draco sometime on things. Always fun. Always fun. I would love to get DA Ho-Oh quickly. Like, DA Ho-Oh I would love to get quickly, but again, we are almost triple out on that thing. It's gonna be, like, we might be actually doing another DA stream later tonight. 1 in Zygarde in 3. Oh my gosh, that's so lucky. Getting Zygarde in 3. I mean, I got my Zygarde in 30 Dynamax Adventures. Okay, make sense, Athena. Okay, there was none. Alright. Pink Duck, wait. What's that? I got my funny pink duck man in like 30 days. What's that one? What's that one, Marigold? Remember pink duck. Oh yeah, Go-Goat's back, right. I honestly forget Go-Goat exists. A lot of the time we're like, oh yeah, Go-Goat. It's like one of those things that exists. Download or trace. Download to get best special attack, boost or hit card attack. I mean, adaptability also is a thing. I'm pretty sure adaptability is an analytic. I actually don't remember what Porygon's, no, that's a Porygon Z ability, I think. That's a Porygon. Oh, Magmar. Okay, that's what you meant. Yes, it makes sense. Makes sense. The duck. The duck. Duck. Z gets... Alright, Z gets adaptability. That's what I was blanking on. Like, it shows how little I've actually... Hey, Michael, thank you very much for that. Nickname a Go-Goat again, and name will be Gadget as in Go-Goat Gadget. Oh my god. Yes, Omar. That is brilliant. I love it. What I have in DAs right now is Ho-Oh and, Guzzlord is what I have in DAs at the moment. Tritium's adaptability. Again, it shows how little I've used, like, old gen Pokemon, because I don't really use them. Porkles. I mean, people did say we're probably going to get the shiny at about 800 to 900 range, which, I mean, we'll see if we get it. I hope we do. But, I mean... Yeah, I've only got 2, because if I take another Dynamax Adventure right now, then it would get rid of my Guzzlord for some reason. It just does not want to let you hold on to the Ultra Beast DAs for some stupid reason. So there is that. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Thank you very much for coming back. Always a pleasure to have you guys return. And thank you guys for coming out. Dragon the Laser. Be busy dog setting, alright. Yeah, I mean, I think it's because I'm not supposed to have it by this point in the game. Like, I mean, I think there is something I still haven't done in the Crown. I think what you need to do is you need to get, like, Regigigas before you can get the rest of the Ultra Beasts. So, like, the game sees you have an Ultra Beast when you shouldn't and just gets rid of it. Which is kind of dumb. But hey. Sometimes, the game wants to be annoying. Sometimes the game wants to be annoying. But hey, you know, can't really change things like that. Dino! And there's another Dino right over there, which is always a pleasure to be able to get dinosaurs. Always a pleasure to be able to get dinosaurs. There we go. There we go, go sword. We go. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Big ones. Going got 23 miles, I'm hunting, one chop, I mean, it is generally the best idea to, you know, like, try and reduce the number of hunts you're doing at any given time. Unless you're me and you just want to go all out on literally everything because you're just a glutton for punishment. It's always dinosaur time, Marigold. It is always dinosaur time. It's always time for dinosaurs. I love dinos. Rawr. Got half team down, you can figure out the rest of the team in right range. Duosion, probably. I think the Duosion could be a good idea. Yeah, we're just slowly working our way through everything. Dino. 5. I hope Christian goes live today. I can yoink the Solgaleo path. I mean, I'm pretty sure Athena is also doing Solgaleo. I'm pretty sure Athena is also doing Solgaleo for Dynamax Adventures. And yeah, I'm pretty sure she's Athena Bella. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're also doing Solgaleo, aren't you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're also doing Solgaleo DAs. But I know Anxious Christian is as well. Yeah, figures, but that could be good. That really freaking heck. Thank you, Athena. Thank you, Athena. Thank you. Again, I don't know what I would do if it wasn't for my mods. My mods are what keep this channel going. Then again, so are the members and you viewers are always what keep the channel going. Alright, let's keep going. No, bypass you. No, avoid, good. There we go, there we go. Tyrunt. 6. Good job. Yes, Athena does stream. Yes, Athena does stream. And much better than I am. Well, it's our shiny charm. They show up and I usually get a shiny after I'm in. I very rarely get shinies. So, they're probably not my shiny charm. They're not my shiny charm. Because nothing other than Kayla is my shiny charm. Yoink. You are better, Athena. Yes, you are better. The subscriber count numbers say otherwise. The subscriber numbers say otherwise. I'd probably say Magic Guard. I'd say Magic Guard would be better. Because I have a strategy I like doing involving Magic Guard. You ever had... I have not. I have not, Marigold. 8. I had a game. It was hot at the right time. I mean, that is true to a degree. I was not here when Legends came out. I did not have Metroid Dread when it came out. That is fair enough. Life Orb. Life Orb is all I gotta say. It is Life Orb. Dino. I will take the Dino. Dino. Hey, Jet. How are you doing, Jet? Are you new here, Jet? I don't think I've seen the name here before, but welcome in. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Dragon Pulse leads the Tyrunt. Bikini. Bikini, don't spam. You don't like fruits, but you can get it without it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of fruit. I generally don't like fruit. I actively avoid fruit if possible. Yeah, I know it's not healthy. I know it's not healthy, but hey. Like what I like. Like what I like. But welcome in, Jet Tunes. Hope you're doing well. We are just shiny hunting a dinosaur right now. And with that, we have 100 encounters down for today. And as we finish off our moves on our Reshiram, which is quite good. Alright, that just leaves Magnezone left. I might go actually heal up our team and like go for some more stuff. Some more KOs. I mean, more encounters though. No, we're not ending right now. Okay, have fun, Athena. We're not ending now. We're not ending now. We may go for a little bit longer though. Athena is very fast. Athena is very fast. But yeah, we still have Magnezone to go through, and we might go do another Pokemon on our team, get rid of their moves. Not decided yet. I am undecided presently on that. Tyrunt. Tyrunt. Yeah, Athena modded for herself, so she had to, get... had to get, good at it. She had to get very, very good at, modding for herself. Alright, let's see. Where is... No more dinos. Digim's doing great, just chilling here. Some Max get the shiny, read some Mario Kart. Nice. But welcome in, JetTunes. Thank you very much for coming in. Always a pleasure to have you guys here. 2. Wait for it to get the shiny. I mean, I hope I get the shiny. I'm probably not gonna get it today, though, just because my luck is not that good. But hey, who knows? Yeah, it's gonna be 2 more streams when we hit odd. Like, I do like how much faster this shiny hunt has been going relative to the shiny hunt for Amora. Where with Amora, we went to, I think, what, like 13 streams before eventually getting it. And we just didn't hit odds. We just barely didn't hit odds. But, like, you know, with this, we're gonna be, you know, 3 streams. We'll be stream 8. We'll probably be at odds. So we basically have done 50% more in our Tyrunt streams than we did in the Amora streams. Eevee, stop running into me. I don't care for you, Eevee. Get out of my face. Out of my way. Yeah. I don't like Eevee. I don't like Eevee. Alright, give me... No more Tyrunt. Okay, fine. No more Tyrunt. It's fine. No Tyrunt. Okay. I mean, if I phase... I mean, I have never liked Eevee. If I phase on an Eevee, I will actually KO it. I will... If I phase on an Eevee, I will knock out that Eevee. Then or slowly making our way to everything in the end. Flash cannon. Very good. Going very, very well. Everything is going quite well. Things are going quite well for us. There we go. Where is... No. How does Drought, Vulpix, Soul Power, Charmeleon sound? That sounds very interesting. That sounds very interesting. So, I mean, Drought does generally work very well with Solar Power style. Sounds like a very interesting idea. Oh, no. Tyrunt. I don't... There we go. 5. There we go. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Flash cannon. Pew. Yeah, definitely the speed up by turning off animations has helped. So, yeah, it definitely has helped. It has very, very much been assisting. I still don't like the fact that there's no animations being shown, as it looks so much less interesting. But yeah, it's something. Run away. What is it? What is it, JJ? What is it, JJ? Everything okay? Come on, give me a dino. There's one. Yeah, leave me alone. Leave me a freaking alone. I'll end up with a pseudo-sun team, the only Pokemon that's somewhat theater advantage to Torcat. Well, I mean, you gotta remember, if, you know, in the end, you know, does the power of the Charmeleon justify it? You know, does, in the end, the Charmeleon's power justify the pseudo-sun lineup? Hey, Mr. Mini Geologist, welcome in. Are you new here? I think I've seen the name before, but welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome if you are new. But thank you very much for coming in. Stop it. Okay. I mean, probably might have gotten like some takedown notices or something, so that not really surprised about that. Because the other thing is that, you know, as time goes on, they just don't have the ability to do the same thing as much because they just run out of creativity stuff. Writer's block just sets in.
7.
I have a question. Let's say I play through Shield in a different lane and get a Ditto. Yes, that does count as Masuda. That is actually the strategy a lot of people do when it comes to getting a Masuda Ditto without needing to go trade. A lot of people actually do that, Jen. Alright, where is... Yeah, a lot of people actually do that. Definitely been interesting before. I remember it's been months of Let's Go. Ah, thank you! It's like, I remember that name. Base, 80 HP, special attack, full power, choice band, next overheat. Well, I mean... I'm pretty sure you could just easily do it in, like, this game as well, because I know there's a place like you'd only ever get Ditto. But yeah, there's a number of ways of doing it. There's a number of ways. Yeah, like, there's definitely a number of ways of doing it. Pew! Lasers. This is going very, very well. Come on, Eevee. Like, again, the Eevee are the most infuriating thing in the world because they just do not want to not be, you know, knee-high to everything and just keep running into everyone. I hate it. Again, if we find a shiny Eevee, I'm just going to KO the thing. There we go. And 8. There we go. We are slowly making our way. Slowly making our way through the rest of these encounters. Yeah, it is going quite well. It's going quite well. Tyrunt goes down. Goodbye, Tyrunt. Yeah, I know, the bots are being annoying. Revenge of the bots as always. But hey, we just gotta purge them and hope they stay away. 90. Overheat, Heat Wave, Solar Beam, Dragon Pulse. That sounds like a good plan. That sounds like a good, solid plan. Anyway, for the show the overall time response. I mean, I like that they don't have them. I kind of like that they don't have it, but I mean, I understand why people do want them. But I mean, it's personal preference. It's something. Eevee, screw off. Hey, Shedinja, welcome back. How have you been? Hopefully you've been doing well. Hopefully you've been doing well. No, leave. No, there's no way we're doing it. Not doing that. Nope, bypass. Yeah, freaking Pro Squire. I got out of school not long ago, very good. I wish more if Pokemon get legs and really is like that. Not if you drew the Pokemon. I mean, you gotta remember, the main reason they don't have them is because you're not really supposed to be using not fully evolved Pokemon when it comes to competitive. That you're not really supposed to be using them is one of the reasons why they don't really do stuff like that. Got a swirl over here. Alright, nice. Take it down. Take it down. Yeah, we're gonna be going into the 800s today, which is gonna be fun. Could be fun. If Vulpix does get Snow Warning, I'm fairly certain Vulpix does get Snow Warning, but nothing gets Drizzle. Snow Warning is had by Snover and a little Vulpix. Drought is held by regular Vulpix. Sandstream is held by Hippopotas. Hey, Stone Family, how are you doing? What is up, Stone Fam? Thank you very much for coming in. I'm doing very well, Stone Fam. I am doing very, very well. We're just doing Fossil Week hunting for a little thing called Tyrunt that refuses to appear for us. But I mean, we're doing well otherwise. We're just doing well. But how are you doing, Stone Fam? Making a showdown team. We got Shiny Hunting in black. Interesting. Interesting. No, well, he's doing not fully evolved Pokemon Lakeside. He's talking about not fully evolved Pokemon. And the only not fully evolved Pokemon that has it is Hippopotas. Go. 92. Yeah, I know, that's why I said only Prevos. Hey, Moon, how you doing? How are you doing? Here we go, let's just take him down. Let's take him down. But how have you been, Stone Fam? What's up? And also, again, guys, please don't forget to, share this out to your friends and everything. Thank you guys all for coming out. Yep. Boltund, screw off. Screw off, Boltund. Alright. No, not fight. Run away from the Boltund. Run from the Boltund. There we go. 3. 793. We're just slowly making our way through these encounters. Slowly making our way through them. Yeah, so we're gonna have about, them when they heal, and manual that can be hard to set up and use. Yep. That is true, but I mean, again, that is definitely something. That is a problematic thing. That is definitely a problematic thing. Okay, right? 94. Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that Fossil Week is going to end up being quite good for us. It's going to end up being quite good for us. I mean, even if we don't end up getting the Tyrunt shiny, during the week, it'll still be a hunt we will be ongoing for a while. And, we're already, quite a bit into having, everything for it just be set up. Because the main hard part of it, imagine shiny Tyrunt you encounter as soon as it was healed. I mean, if we get a female shiny Tyrunt, my jaw would hit the floor. Because, like, we had a female shiny Amora, which is rare. Oh yeah, also right, Amora also has, Snow Warning as its ability. Do I make a rain team the lack drizzle on her? Yeah. Like, rain is generally the most powerful weather. Rain is definitely the most powerful of weather forms. So that definitely is a bit of a hurting. That is definitely not helping. But press. Slowly just making our way through everything. Slowly making our way through things. Politoed, Pelipper, Kyogre. Yes, I believe they're the only ones that actually get Drizzle. Seven. 797. Yeah, I'm honestly okay that there's not a lot of weather setting abilities. Because, like, weather is a bit powerful. And every single one of the rain setters are all cripplingly weak to a thing called Freeze Dry. There's really hope Gen 9 you. I'm not sure if we will get that. I'm not sure if we're gonna get that. Oh, Tyrunt. I'm just wondering what Titan stats are gonna look like. Like, that's the one thing that I'm looking forward to seeing. Like, is it gonna actually have like a decent base speed? I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. It would be good. It is good to dream. Always good to dream. Always good to dream. Nope, nothing there. No more Tyrunt. Revival Herb. Not necessary for us. Eevee, leave me alone. I don't want to deal with you. I just want to get Tyrunt. So Titan needs airplane engines. Like, I want to know what its base speed is, so we know it's going to get Slush Rush. Thing is, what is it going to have in terms of stats? Because the only Slush Rush user we have are like Slush Rush, max speed of Slush Rush user is like 65. And that's very bad. So we need like a decently fast base Slush Rush user. But I mean, I'm not expecting it to have, you know, too high. Like, I think 70, 75 speed at most. Actually, the best one, I believe, is actually one of the Generation 8 fossils. Because, like, I know, I think it's Arctazolts, I think, is the one, because it has the highest base speed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Arctazolts is actually the best one. But that's only by, like, a very minimal speed increase difference. I don't think they're gonna ever bring in more mons like Plusle and Minun. Because, like, I don't think they will. I mean, they might. But I'm not positive if they ever will. Arctazolts. Let me check Arctazolts. I could have sworn it was Arctazolts. I mean, it might be. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, you are right. You were right. It was a Alolan Sandslash. Alolan Ice Pick, as I prefer to call it. Fair enough. I thought it was faster, I guess. I mean, it does for the whole thing saying it, but yeah, they're just way too freaking slow. Way too freaking slow. Cause like, at that point, just run Trick Room on it. But even then, like, Trick Room's a lot harder to run because you can't run Trick Room in singles. And a lot of people like singles. Because, like, most people don't want to do doubles just for a single Pokemon to be better. Alright. Dino! Dynamite! Dynamite. Iron Head. Well, I'm pretty sure Arctazolts is getting banned from any tier except OU because how oppressive is Slushy to Snow. Why? Well, I mean, see, that's one of the reasons why I don't give a crap about Smogon. Because Smogon is bad. Eevee. Oh my gosh, Eevee. Screw off. Eevee, you can just leave me alone. There we go. Great. Fortunately for you, I'm not most people. I use Special Flygon and Torracat. 2 Jubbles. Oh my gosh. Special Flygon. Oh, Lakeside, you pain me. Lakeside, you cause me actual physical anguish with that Special Flygon. Physical is so much better. Like, the fact that I always give Flygon special attacks whenever NPCs use them legitimately causes me physical pain. Because it's so bad as a special attacker. 80 base special attack is not good. It just pains me. It just pains me so much. Alright. Let's just go. Let's just go and do this. Nothing else is in here that we can... Nope, there's one. There we go. Better late than I don't. That would be a Flying Dragon Dance. John Dragon Dance. Where it could have gotten it for. Well, they gave it in Gen 6. They gave it Dragon Dance in Gen 6, if I recall correctly. The reason they gave it to that was because they never finished the design of the Mega. They just didn't come up with a design they were happy with. So they just gave it. Base 80 special attacker or Charmeleon. The thing is, in an NFE league, that's not bad for a Charmeleon, because remember, it's NFE. Plus, you're juicing it up with solar power in Sun with overheat, so that more than compensates. Whereas Flygon is using, you know, not really that great moves. Really? I could have sworn they gave it in Gen 6. Alright. I guess I was wrong with that. 5. Interesting. 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 Always interesting. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We just need our dinosaur. We just need our dinosaur. Nope. Nope. There we go. Dinosaur. 6. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. People say Choice Band Tyrantrum has immediate power. I'd probably give it Dragon Dance, Rockhead, Tyrantrum instead. Yep. I mean, Dragon Dance is just a great move in general. I love it. Problem is, it's a bit hard for some Pokemon to set up with it. But again, thank you guys all for coming out today. Again, it really means a great deal. I know that not much goes on these shiny hunting streams, and a lot of the shiny hunt streams are generally a lot better, like, you know, late night, relaxed ones. But hey, you know, it's good. Again, it does mean the world. It does mean the world when you guys come out. Done. Nothing there. There's a Tyrunt. Like, I feel like we've just made Tyrunt absolutely extinct here with how many you had to KO just for the shiny hunt. It's so broken. We're destroying everything. Absolutely destroying every little Tyrunt. Nothing. Eevee, leave me alone. I don't want to deal with your bullcrap, Eevee. I just want to get a dinosaur right now. Thank you, Omar. Always glad to have you still here. Yep. No, here's the thing. We are selectively allowing only the strongest Tyrunt to survive. So we are overall improving the Tyrunt species. I mean, Shiny Applin would be a lovely shiny. I might Masuda hunt that one. That's one I might Masuda hunt. Nope. Nothing there. Yeah, thanks. Applin looks like Granny Smith apple. It does. I like it. I would 100% use Magikarp or Cosmoem if they had better move pools. I mean, Cosmoem with, like, Eviolite would be ungodly bulky. Like, that would definitely be a lot bulkier. It would be something to, like, behold bulk-wise, but they're just bad. Welcome back, Michael. Thank you very much for coming back. Very good. Instead of your Rocky Helmet for Cosmo. I mean, that's a good idea. It's very good. There we go. 8-10. Always lovely getting all of these, you know, KOs and everything like down there. Always good. Always good. Very good. Bonk. Bonk. That critical, it was unnecessary. Teleport as defensive pivot. Oh, exactly. Brilliant idea. Always good to have those kind of idea tactics going. Again, that's why I like you guys. You guys think of strategy things. Ooh, brilliant Aura Tyrunt. 10th Brilliant Aura Tyrunt. Victory Dance Hisuian Lilligant. I'm unsure if Hisuian Lilligant is going to rise to prominence in competitive Moon. Main reason is that regular Lilligant just has a better type combination, and Grass is a significantly better special move pool than physical move pool. Though, fighting and how good fighting is, that will remain to be seen. Victory Dance, it'll be interesting seeing if Hisuian Lilligant grows in prominence. I'm not anticipating that. Because, like, Lilligant was always great in doubles as a support Pokemon. It was always great as a support Pokemon. Come on, where is... Nope. Alright, nothing there. Nothing there for us. Yep, frickin' Philosopher! Philosopher! Magnets. Doing Lilligant does get Chlorophyll. Well, the thing is that regular Lilligant also gets Chlorophyll. Both Lilligants get Chlorophyll. So that's the same thing. Because the thing is, what made regular Lilligant great in doubles with Sun was it was a support move pool. So it would use, like, Helping Hand after you. Helping Hand after you. Or it would go for damage in the form of, Quiver Dance into Petal Dance. And it wouldn't really even need to go Chlorophyll for that, because that way they would just go in tempo. If only because I'm learned to Psychic and move the actual useful move. Fair play. Good point. Doodaloo. No. Tyrunt. 3. Yeah, there's definitely, like, a number of things that, Cosmoem, it's, Cosmoem is a thing. Cosmoem. It's something. Something. There we go. We're good. Imagine Cosmoem unaware instead of... Wait, really? It has Sturdy? Huh. Interesting. Hey, welcome back, Athena. How you been? How you been? Alright, let's... Come on, where's our dino? Where is our dino? Nope. Freaking Philosopher. I mean, Sturdy's not bad. Nice. Nice. What is cooking for supper? If you don't mind my asking. So I'm curious. I mean, today we're having beef stroganoff for dinner. Easy cooking is always the best. Easy cooking is indeed always the best. Ah, pasta. Interesting. We were having beef stroganoff with ground beef today, which is great. I love ground beef and stuff. Always delicious. Iron Head. Bonk. Yeah, I also love stroganoff. It is delicious. It is delicious. Alright. Here we go. 5. Very good. Again, we have made it very, very far into this hunt. Like, we are passing 200 encounters a stream, which is good. So, like, this is going very, very well. Very, very well. Again, we just gotta make sure we just keep finding some time. Like, yes, turning off animations has sped the hunt up. So that is good. I don't like moves animations as being turned off, but I understand their merit now. There we go. Come on. Come on, game. Just give me some dinos. Just give me some dinos, game. Give me some dinos. Let's see. Yeah, Glossifer. Yeah. Yeah. Leave. Run away. But yeah, we got some plans. This is gonna be something. Tyrunt. There we go. 6. Yeah, I love Magnazone's shiny. I love Magnazone's shiny. Wow, these bots are really aggressive today. They are really aggressive today. Holy crap. It's like, I don't get why they're being so aggressive today. Really? Like, frickin' hackbots. Screw off. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, you know, hopefully we get some stuff. Tyrunt. There we go. There's another Tyrunt. 8. Slowly working our way through it. Slowly working our way through it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bum, ba, da, da, ba. There we go, we're fine. We're fine. Nothing here. I love a Magnazone's just walk animation. Oop, Tyrunt. There we go. 19. There we go. Very good. There we go. Much better. Much better. I've beaten teams like Zacian with it. Very fun. Very fun. Alright, where is the next one? Nope. There's a Tyrunt. 20. There we go. Yeah, we're slowly making progress. We are slowly making progress. Slowly making progress today. I mean, progress is always made, even if it isn't, you know, the most rapid of progress. Alright. Nope. Nothing there. Really, game? Really? Feel the other person salt from miles away. And again, it's always good, you know, have salt of your enemies. Salt of your enemies is always good. Very good. Alright. There we go. There's a Tyrunt. 1. There we go. Yeah, like it's always good to induce salt in one's enemies. Always good to do that. not despawned. That's why I hate the despawn. They just, you move away, they just despawn. I hate that. Here we go. 2. That's what the spot you can live on. Nice, Omar. Yes. Live in the trash. Exactly. Exactly. That was fun. Let's just keep going. Tyrunt. 3. Yeah, we're definitely doing well. We're doing very, very well for this hunt. Like, I have a feeling, you know, assuming we don't go too heavily over odds, we'll only have maybe 8 or 9, maybe 9, 10 streams of this. Pick up Cubo and Choice Band, Sneasel, Best MVPs, Reboot Torcat, huge plays. I mean, yeah, I mean, the main reason why is Torcat is just good. Intimidate paired up with Fake Out is just always a wonderful thing. See, that's always fun. Always fun. Yeah, like I have plans for stuff. I have plans for stuff. So really, oh yeah, the reboot has Libero. That's what the reboot's got. Let's see. Yep. Thick Club. Yeah, I mean, Thick Club on that thing would be really good just because, like, just Thick Club is really good. Its ability to just double up stats for attack, it just lets it break stuff very easily. Whip Belt, Sucker Punch from Libero, kills Calyx, really. I mean, it's quad weak, so that makes sense. Expert Belt on the reboot, that makes sense. She's freaking crap! These freaking bots! Actual freaking heck! Actually freaking heck game. Not game, bots. Like, seriously. Well, we gotta go heal up and get, you know, some of our moves back. Actually... slow down. Yeah. I'll need to figure out how to do the things like slowdown mode. I'll need to figure out stuff like that. But I think we're gonna end off and go for a raid. So let's go look for someone to give a raid to. Actually, I got a great idea of who we're gonna go raid. I know who we're gonna go raid. I know who we're gonna go raid. So if one of my mods could please go grab our mechanized maxes. I could just type in mechanized maxes. Right? Actually, I'll click it then. You're gonna get 830 encounters, and then we'll end off. And yeah, mechanized maxes raid. Oh, that's fine. We don't have like a bot command, so like it makes sense. Omar is indeed good. Omar is indeed good. Yeah, I know exactly who we're gonna go and raid. I know exactly who we're gonna go raid. Just want to get 2 more encounters. Then, we will go. Alright, there we go. There is 1. 9. And Zony Boy, Danger Zone, Magna Zone. Get in the zone, the Magna Zone. There we go. There it is. There we are. Alright. There we go. That is all. No more. Alright. Go just wait over there. Here's someone that we actually have never raided before. Someone we've never raided before. The Graded Gamer. They are presently hunting for Shiny Rockruff via Masuda method. So let's go. See you guys then. It's rock and rolling.